All right, guys. Let's continue the show. Jeez.
With thin skin Diego.
Thin skin Diego. We love our thin skin Diego. Yeah, the thick skin. Look at
You can
Ooh,
see
it's because he
through it.
exercises a lot. Look at that skin.
Damn.
Wow, that is thin.
It's the skin of a snowflake.
Thin. There's
That's
no
just-
fat underneath that skin for sure. Because he's too sexy. He's too sexy. It's if I was good looking as Diego, I would be thin skinned as well.
I don't think
That-
I am. I think you guys are pretty good looking.
No, Burgundy Heart is just thick skinned because the shit he has to deal with on a daily basis.
daily.
Daily basis.
Today I drove to San Francisco. I drove to Toronto. I got a lead from a friend of the salesperson, specific salesperson to ask for.
Okay.
When I got there, which I did, and she was very pleasant.
Hey, Cam.
I went in and asked for her.
Hey,
We
Cam.
sat down. And I basically
how are you doing?
just explained myself. I said I have no expectations. I'm here just to
doing
introduce
straight?
myself and let you know
That's pretty
that
cool. That's pretty cool.
these are the watches that I am looking for. And but mainly I'm just here to introduce myself and put a name to the face because I've talked to you on the phone so many times.
I love
the
Mike
car's
so much.
Non-issue, man. It's a hot rod. Part of the time.
I know, Cam. I know you think that Mikey is a bit of a delusional fantasist that it's not going to work.
Happens all the time.
But look,
in any case,
people get watches from the
I had a
80s
very
all
enjoyable
the time.
discussion with
and even if he's not going to get the watch, at least he got out of the house and he's having he's trying
to build my new collection. She was very understanding. I filled out a little card with my information and the watches that I want. She, I told her I have no expectations.
Mike, can you hear us?
Gonna walk out of here with a watch. I know there's gonna.
It's not real, Mike. It's not real, Mike. It's I'm gonna mute him for a little bit. It's not real, Mike. It's a recording. It's a recording. It's green room. He's a genius, guys. He's a genius.
Does a good job.
We could just have Mikey retell that story forever on loop. If you thought you heard that story too many times today, you can have that story playing on loop for the rest of your life. That's all you need to know.
How does he do that? How does he do that? Seriously.
He's a genius.
I think he's in a good mood. We can maybe do some tricks. He's feeling better.
Yeah, we can see some tricks. It would be cool. Mathis, welcome to the show. Cyrus, full on John, Rangers fan. Blondie, come back. Where's Blondie? D Stifle, hello to the panel and to the chat. This, that. Thank you, Burping Hard. Pasta, for fuck's sake, for the 100th time. Andy Benz, Mike, we heard all of this before. Nate, Blondie won't come back when the snake is on. Oh, it's not the real snake. Lone Star. Rumor has it Burping Hard Police Department does a calendar like a fireman's calendar, and it's picture of Burping Hards every month.
Oh my god. You're wearing the thongs.
Wow.
Very hard.
A sexy policeman.
Oh.
What do you think about that? Actually, you know what? You know what would be really cool? A calendar with the different community members in them, like just in underwear.
You could see an Archie luxury sexy watch calendar.
Yeah, like because actually, when I was in
that's a smart dog there. He's like, F this, I'm not doing tricks. I'm just gonna go for the bag.
Ooh.
Steve.
Oh. Wow.
This is a good one, right?
Whoa. Wow, that's so cool. Wow. Wow.
Sit.
Shake what?
He can give me a kiss too.
I can give you a kiss? Kiss.
Wait. Let me kiss.
What?
German Shepherds are smart dogs.
Daniel, welcome to the show.
Yeah,
This is
hi.
nuts. I can't. This is
Don't you have
unbelievable.
dogs like these in your canine unit, Bernard?
So what?
Don't you have dogs like Diego's in your canine unit?
Yeah, maybe.
Wow. I'm glad he's finally out of the tube.
Yeah, except for when he goes to bed. We put it on at bedtime.
The cone of shame.
Yeah, he's
Did you-
like he's still licking around, and
Hmm.
we don't want him getting hot spots. So.
Does he get to wear a watch, Diego, or anything? Or
I think I have a photo of him wearing my Explorer,
oh,
like
yeah.
way back in the day when he was a puppy.
Oh yeah,
But no,
As a necklace or something.
no, it was like on his little wrist.
yeah.
Rangers fan, nice dogo. Pavel, beautiful. Don't make
Bells.
Ruck get on here.
Yeah. Ruck knows some tricks too.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, let's see, Ruck.
Can your dog balance on like a 2x4?
We've never tried that. I've always been concerned about his hips, and
Yeah,
like his joints, so we never really take it too far.
Yeah, no, Nub Gunner's dog will
Yeah,
walk a tightrope.
How old is he now?
my dog,
Yeah.
5. He turned 5 the other day.
Oh, he's still got life there. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's good to go.
He's
He
good to.
wants more treats.
Oh yeah, but he knows he won't take them. Like he was never fed. Well, he might take them. Nah, no more
Bear
dog talk.
loves German Shepherds. Right by Diego, the dog whisperer.
Yeah. You trained him from scratch, Diego, or did you get any help?
Yeah, we had him since he was 7 weeks old.
So, did you train him or someone did?
Yeah, I did. You saw the video when he
Did you
was
get, like,
a
a book?
puppy.
Yeah, I saw it. The
No,
puppy like that.
Yeah.
It was so
No,
cute.
we just learned. I mean, they're smart dogs. Like Burb said, like the whole kiss thing.
Mm.
Like I can show you another thing. He's got a release word, so I can put the treat down and he won't take it until I say hack. But I can say
Wow.
rack, fack, zack, and he won't do it until I say hack with an H.
Wow.
Sounds like he can learn to play 5 moves ahead in a game of chess.
Mm.
Let me see. Sit down. Wait. Down.
Ooh.
Down. Now, get down. Make
Oop.
it look bad. Ready?
It's hard.
Ready? What? Sit down. Hold on. Ready?
Oh.
All right. Zack, fack, rack, smack, hack.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, he's looking for another one. Oh, man. Dogs are hard. I can barely take care of plastic plants.
That's a good line, Tim.
You gotta
Yeah.
feed them. You gotta be responsible and let them go out
Yeah.
to go to the bathroom. You have to
Yeah.
brush them.
It's way too much work. You know, I can't do that.
You have to look
Just
at
let the roommate do it.
Roommate can't be. You know what? But roommate barely takes care of her luxury purses. You know, it's hard, man.
Do you have to arrange for the to condition the leather? Are they leather purses, or do you have to take care of them?
Any of that. I don't think she's
Oh,
done any
okay.
of that.
Okay.
She hasn't done anything. You know, it's all very, 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 very difficult here,
Okay.
man. Yeah. It's all tough. Bourbon Heart. So you're not recommending. You're not recommending the Tudor Pro.
No, I don't think it. I think it was a near miss. I think it could have done better.
Now, if only they made it thinner, I think. I'm like,
for sure.
And you don't think they could have? I think they could have.
It would have been hard. So there was an interview with one of the guys that designed it. So the problem is that they, and even the guy in the interview said like, yeah, that his challenge was trying to make the Tudor movement fit.
Yeah.
So I think that Tudor GMT movement,
yes.
I want to say it's over 7 millimeters, just the movement itself, right? So
that's the one in the new Tudor Black Base Bourbon Heart, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's the same. It's the MT, the 5652. It's the same one that was in the Tudor Black Bay GMT. That now they're trying to put it in a smaller movement, and everyone's like, "Hey, give us a GMT in the 58 size." Well, it's like they're able to shrink the case size because I want to say it might only be like 31 millimeters, like wide. It's a thick GMT movement.
I would have had no problem if it had a larger case back and the sides of the case were like the Black Bay 58, right?
Yeah. And
I wouldn't mind the thickness then, but the thickness like Tim's showing right there, the actual size of the case, I can't get with that.
It's just that for this watch, it's a 1655 homage, right? It just is, right? And even for the 1655, like that was about a 13 millimeter thick watch, but the older vintage ones, it was a domed plexi. It was a domed plexi crystal on it, right? So it still sat pretty flat on the wrist. And so this watch, the 1655, it was designed for people that don't see, like if they're spelunking, right, is one thing. Like, okay, you're underground in lava caves, exploring underground. You want to be able to tell AM PM without so you're not getting disoriented. People that are over like a polar explorer, right, where the sun isn't rising and setting every 12 hours. And then even for people that are in high alpine or really high elevation, like if you start like not having enough oxygen, like you can kind of get a little bit disoriented, right? So you want a watch that's able to tell you at a glance, what time it is, where you're not getting confused AM PM. And with that, I mean, so it's essentially a field watch on steroids.
Yeah.
And for just about any field watch, you want it to be thin because you're putting on layers, right?
Yes.
Base layers, insulating layers, like waterproof layers. So you're having to contend with cuffs or multiple cuffs, right? When you're layering, right? And Tim does a lot of backpacking, so or gloves on and off. And then especially for people that rope in, you don't want something thick on your wrist in case you're tying knots and things like that. You don't want it to get tangled up. So in my mind, right, like
this is like a desk spelunking watch. It's not actually
exactly.
Watch.
So it's like we're making it with that look without any of the substance behind it. And I kind of think they should have spent the money, thinned out that GMT movement. Exactly. And then it's like, then they could have put that in like something like a Black Bay 58 size case, and they would have completely crushed the market, right?
Damn.
If they were able to do that. But I don't know. They kind of threw it together. I wish they would have used orange. Honestly, I think the orange.
Yeah, why didn't they use
awesome?
This yellow is weird. And
then even on that GMT hand, like they put where that snowflake is on the GMT hand
too close to the center.
Exactly, it's like too close to where the hour hand is on. Or just the regular hour hand, right? So if they would have done. And I have the Pepsi GMT right here.
Yes.
It's like I think they did a better job with that GMT.
It's way at the end.
It's way exactly. It's way at the end. Exactly. And because you're reading it based on the time on the bezel, right? So they extend it like all the way out there.
Yeah. That's a better GMT hand. Damn.
I think so. So I know it's an unpopular opinion. There's a lot of people I talked about it on my channel. They're like, "You effing idiot! It's perfect." It's like, well, I guess, but I mean, I think that's a lot of people that don't do any exploring or very minimal, outdoor activities. where
How thick is the case again? How thick? Like
14.6,
oh,
including the domed
I
the
see.
domed sapphire.
Tom A says it has double the water resistance of 1655 and is a true GMT watch, unlike the 16. Well, actually, the 1655 was not a GMT watch. It was just
No.
a AM PM watch.
Yes, it was AM
It
PM
just
indicator, and it was
yeah.
more, because again, I mean,
It
this is
wasn't
before
for
the GMT, the
yeah
Master 2 movement was
yeah where you could
released. So
separate the hand. So where
exactly.
this uses the same movement that's in the. Actually, you know what? I would appreciate this watch more if it was just 24-hour hand. Like it doesn't. This doesn't have to be a GMT. If it was just a 24-hour hand, fixed, it kind of would be cool. But they're not going out of their way to make a new movement for that and take the time back. But okay, it's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine. Unlike the 1655, and also has adjustable clasp. And what's this about the adjustable clasp? It has the glide lock.
It's well, the Tudor calls it their T-fit, I think is how they're referring to it. But yeah, it's
Shit.
the at least on the
The new.
bracelet model. Yeah, the new one that was on
So
the
it's the same one that was on the bronzer.
bronze. Yeah.
Wow. Shit, that's nice. That is really, really nice. Bullshit. That the Pro is not a good tool.
It's just, not
The
that it's
thickness.
not at all a tool watch, but it's
Yeah.
and I don't know what the weight of this would be, but
Mhm.
I mean my GMT is not a lightweight watch. And that's another,
Mm.
it's tough when, because I own an Explorer 2, and so it's inevitable, right? Where I'm wanting to compare it to the Explorer 2,
Mhm.
which is a little over 12 millimeters thick, right? Like
Yeah.
barely. So it's like, I mean, people might think, oh, it's not that big of a difference, but there's been some very famous explorers that have sworn by the Explorer 2. Like this is an
Yeah.
awesome watch for summiting Everest, for conquering a lot of the high peaks, and for those guys, it's again roping in and that kind of stuff. Like you don't want
Yeah.
a thick,
The bulk.
bulky, or unnecessarily heavy watch either. So
Yeah. Like I like the Explorer too, but I think mine could be a little bit too big. Could be a little bit too big.
but at least it sits
It's
flat
thin.
though.
Yeah, it's thin.
Exactly, and
It
that's the
does sit
measurement that
flat.
I think is one of the things that will catch on certain
Mm.
things when you're out and about, especially when you're dealing with ropes and harnesses.
Yeah. Because you don't want it to catch on the watch.
You're a 6.5 wrist, Tim. What's your
Actually, you know what? I was measuring my wrists. One is 6.5, one is 6 3/4. What the fuck? They're different.
That's the amazing things about our bodies, Tim. One
Yeah,
side of your chest
weird.
is bigger than the other two.
Yeah, it's
All
weird.
kinds of
Really?
shit.
Damn. Hey, Tim and Company, great analysis on the Black Bay Pro. It's a definitely look. If anything, it's a great fashion watch. I don't think most people who buy this, they're not gonna be using it for spelunking. They're gonna be using it for fashion, for diving, for pussy or something.
Yeah, that's just I don't know. I do like using my watches for
Hmm.
somewhat where they're what I mean, like what they're intended for, right?
Mm.
If I ever go out and go swimming, it's like, yeah, I like putting on a dive watch. Like it's cool
Mm.
to be able to wear it while you're
Kevin
experiencing.
Kevin says, "Let me introduce the thickness haters to the wonderful brand called Seiko." By the way, I'm gonna try to get Joe Kirk to jump on the show. Talk Grand Seikos with me.
Oh,
Try. Hmm?
by the way, the turtles that I had no problem with, and they're thick as hell.
So this is I think Grand Seiko's, and I would consider
Yes,
this an homage to the Explorer
I love it.
2,
Yes.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I think this one is. Let me see how thick it is.
Well, that's got to be
12.
thin.
12 millimeters thick.
That's nothing. Yeah. Wow. 12 millimeters.
If that
Wow.
looks like the lugs curve in really nice, broken head.
Yeah, exactly, and it wraps your
Damn.
wrist
Yeah.
really well. So
Yeah.
and this one, I mean, obviously it's easier for them to make this thinner because it's the 9F. So it's
It's
a
the
quartz
quartz movement.
true GMT movement.
Yeah.
But it's quartz.
But
I
and-
see IF. It's a
and
dark.
they should, and Tudor should have brought back the drilled lug holes. Like, what an easy thing for them to just be like, yeah,
Shit.
put on a drilled
Yes,
lug
you're
hole.
right. You're
Like,
right. It doesn't have the lug holes.
yeah, so it's just like there's like these
Oh,
near miss things that I feel like Tudor does sometimes.
like they have fake rivets, but they don't have lug holes. What the fuck?
Yeah, and I don't think it would have been
You know,
wrong
did
for
you
them to
see
put
the
a
new
crown
Grand Seikos?
guard
They
on.
brought they have lug holes. Every single one.
Yeah, mine. Yeah, my SBGN
Damn.
does drilled lug holes. Then they go and they mess with you and put on like a 19mm bracelet, so none of your leather
Yeah.
straps work on.
Oh
Mother
yes.
effers.
Because they want to sell their own straps. They have a
Well,
strap
it's
market.
and yeah, and with it being a smaller case, like some people would argue that the 19, the ratio of the bracelet to the case width for a sub 40mm case.
Pavel says it's not perfect, but I'm wearing it and enjoying. Guess I could have got a Zero West.
Oh no, I wouldn't
Stay away
recommend a
from the
Zero
Zero
West.
Worst.
It's
No
it's still a true GMT movement, and you're getting it from a reputable brand with a 5-year warranty. It's not that I think that it's a complete ripoff.
What?
The Tudor
Tudor?
Black Bay Pro, yeah. So I'm
Yeah,
not like, oh, is this
no.
completely horrible? It's just like,
No.
I do.
Hey, if you're just wearing it as a daily, this is a great daily beater.
Yeah, and I would say that if money was no object,
Mm.
right? I think a Rolex 1655 would probably be on my short list of like all time, one of my all time favorite watch designs.
Thoughts on the lack of the crown guards?
I think a crown guard makes sense on a field watch.
But they're trying to keep. This is why I think. Look, Tudor is a fashion brand. Okay, let's not mistake it. Okay, this is straight up fashion brand. It's not a tool watch, even though, because that's why they have fake rivets. That's why they have all these fashion fashion things about it. Oh, here we go. You know what? A saddlebag just sold.
You're selling your saddleback?
It's
bag?
sold. Just sold, yeah. The briefcase. The briefcase, saddlebag briefcase just sold.
These aren't cheap.
Boom. I sold it for 400. It's a $650 bag. It's sold for 400. I'm gonna use this money for for the flights.
There you
For
go.
the flights.
Oh,
For
yeah.
Archie luxury trip around United States with Archibald Chesterfield
right.
III. By the way, how's the campaign going? Not good. People were like, Terry, you should make it 5,000. It's not gonna be enough. 3,000 is gonna be enough. Oh look, nobody's donating anyway. So what are we talking about here? Even?
Yeah, but if you look at the old Explorer 2s, they did have crown guards. I mean, so Zachariah brings up a good point, because it makes sense, right? Like, what would you want a crown guard for? Because, well, if you fall, or you know what I mean, you don't want that lateral pressure to hit the side of your crown. So
Overseas says Tudor Black Bay Pro is good value at 3,000. Not, but here's the thing: at 4,000, it's got the glide lock. It's got that vintage look. No,
it does.
And by the way, wait, what is this? I've heard the same thing, the same Grand Seiko GMT for a few years. I'm contemplating selling and getting a. He has.
And the thing is,
I don't think it's worth.
And I'm someone that has the GMT, the Black Bay GMT, which I believe is at a cheaper price point. I'd have to double check what the MSRP on the two of them are.
I gotta tell you, you know what? If I had a choice between the Black Bay and the Grand Seiko Quartz 9F, I would go with the Grand Seiko.
I mean, that's a different price point. So I think it's like $100-ish
versus 4,000, yeah.
100-ish. So I think the Pro is about 100, and it depends on option. $125 cheaper for the Pro, but you don't get the rotating bezel. So here's kind of the thing between the Black Bay GMT, the Pepsi, or Diet Pepsi, if you want to call it that. That one is really a homage to the GMT Master 2. Okay. And the GMT Master 2 is a pilot's watch. Like, that's, it was made in conjunction with Pan Am, their pilots saying like, hey, we need something that's going to be able to quickly tell us different time zones. And so they developed it as a pilot's watch, which I don't think a pilot's watch has the same necessities of having a thin case,
Ooh.
and right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why
So-
won't you focus?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Pilot's watch doesn't have the same necessities of being
of being thin, right? I mean,
Yeah.
because some of the pilots are, if you look at some of the old like Fliegers from like World War II, right, where
Yeah,
these
they're
pilots' watches, they're huge, exactly. And the
Yeah.
reason why pilots' watches generally had a big dial is because a pilot's that's
Better.
driving this rickety plane,
Hmm.
right? That's has all this vibration and stuff. You want to be able to it to be easily legible. So they'd have these large dials. Before they even wore them on their wrist, they actually wore them on their thighs, right? So they could just look down and tell the time. And so, you know, or on the outside of a flight suit or outside of gloves, right? That they would strap these pilots' watches on. And so it makes sense that I have no problem with an IWC being a little bit larger or even a little bit thicker, because it's like, hey, it's a pilot's watch. It's not, I'm not trying to tie a one-handed bowline and get my hand out of it without my rope snagging on, you know, on my wrist, right?
Yeah.
So, and just the activities that I do in the field, right? And I wear my Explorer 2 in the outdoors, like when I'm camping, when I actually do like a lot
That
of
was a
hunting
great
and things
watch.
like that.
That was a great watch. You
But-
picked it up at the still good price.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of IWC, do you remember way back when they had the Ingenieur watch when it was large, like not the recent iterations, back in the early
Thick. It was thick
They
when
were
they
thick
made
and
in-house
big.
movement for it. Yeah.
Yeah, the in-house movement. And what was it used for? I mean, speaking of field watch, that was a big fucking field watch.
No, that was not a field watch. That was
not?
anti-magnetic watch. That was like a Milgauss.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
I don't think and I don't know what year, but I thought the Ingenieurs weren't that thick.
I'm going back.
No.
I'm going back a ways though.
Okay.
No.
Like, oh God, I'm aging myself. I think it may be early 2000. I think they were nice, but they had the in-house movement, and they were big as hell.
Okay.
I think they were 44 in the dial.
Okay, because I thought the mid ones wore you know, like the mid 20 whatever 13 2015, like I thought they were actually pretty flat and were pretty compact.
Ooh.
Yeah, the recent ones, not this one.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about this one. It was going a ways back. So I guess it's
this is like a special edition.
Yeah. Let's see if I can notice it here.
But yeah, for people that are, you know, for pilots that were flying and around all that equipment, right? Like they really need a watch that's able to resist magnetism. And the way that a lot of them were doing, where they're putting in like an iron or a soft metallic
that looks
shield inside the case, right? So again, that's
I see. Yeah,
necessarily going to make them a little bit. They would, in theory, make them a little bit thicker, right? Because you'd have a case back where some of them you'd unscrew the case back, and then there would still be like an iron core that you'd have to.
Well, I think what happened was they were these Ingenieurs.
It looks like this one. The one I remember, like this one, and you could see the back of it if it's the same one. That was a big mother. If I remember.
Look at that. That's a pretty. It's a cool watch.
And they haven't gone down too much in value. Well, that's still a pretty good deal at $8.
Yeah.
Expensive.
But then they went away from this Gerald Genta design. They went into they lost their mind basically. But no, this was a Steel Sports.
Yeah. And it looked pretty sharp when I was up close.
Yeah, because integrated lugs. It's in the Gerald Genta. It was IWC's answer to Gerald Genta.
Does it say what year that was, Tim? It's going back a ways.
Yeah, this is this is 14.
14? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Maybe this is when they switched, because they don't know what the hell they're doing with Ingenieur. So there's been so many iterations over the years.
Yeah, they should have kept it. I mean, they actually
look. There's one 46 mil. This is
that looks nice, but holy shit, that's a big watch.
Yeah, look how that is thick.
Yeah, they were big when I saw them.
Now look how thick that is. Holy shit.
And thick. They were thick as hell too.
Yeah, it's a 46 millimeter.
Now when was this?
It's a big boy.
What's the year?
Chunky Monkey.
2012. There we go.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And what was the movement? The movement's just automatic. They're not even.
No, they don't tell you shit. Sorry, I can't see that shot.
No, you can say whatever the fuck you want.
They were kind of overpriced third-party movements. They're starting to do more and more in-house. And my local AD said that actually, hopefully, in the next few years, their goal is to be able to bring everything in-house. So they're not-
In-house. Well, they had the capabilities.
Well, IWC.
Yeah, they can.
It was big,
Yeah,
and that's
IWC.
why I guess they went to ETA for their 36 version. But what, like you're spending that money for, I don't know. I like my ETAs, but I don't know.
Yeah, but
But they're going to
next year-
stop that, Bourbon Heart, you say. They're going to
That's
stop.
that's what my local
Oh, okay.
my local rep that's actually gone over to IWC. Like they've flown him out. Like he's kind of their, it's a multi-brand AD, but he's kind of like their IWC rep that's supposedly get some insider information.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean the Gerald Genta design, they should have kept it true to, it actually was the Engineer, it was a Genta designed watch. They should have not mess with it so much. But there are
they
rumors.
completely
There are
redesigned.
rumors
the
that
name
that they might relaunch it.
Okay, here's
Way
another
back.
question. Since we're on IWC, the NAVB watches, NAVB or the pilot watch.
Yep.
Now, that wasn't just IWC making it.
Oh,
It
no.
was Laco, I think a number of German brands were making it.
Yep.
But there people don't want to touch it, supposedly because this connection to Nazi Germany. Wasn't this iterate model made before the whole Luftwaffe thing happened? Or do you guys know? The pilot watch, it's a German Swiss.
What year was it made?
Oh God, they started back. I think as far back as the 30s, but I guess that's when Nazi Germany became Nazi Germany. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean they call them when you say like the type, it'd be a Type B Flieger, right? That's
Yeah.
a German. I don't speak German. I don't know. I don't even know what Flieger means, but
Right.
it sounds like a German word. So they might have. It may be to me when I look at it, this looks like a very German design, right? Like it's.
Well, they made the orders.
The
Yes,
sharp angles.
The pilot.
That looks
The no nonsense, like
that looks like an old German instrument panel in a cockpit, in like a Messerschmitt or something.
And that could have been because a lot of things come from other designs for other purposes.
Instruments, yeah.
Yeah, it totally makes sense.
and I'll tell you this, not to be political, right?
Yeah.
Like, not to condone, right? Like we all know, like, hey, this is an awful part of history. But the German, like their uniforms and stuff, like they look sharp, right? Like Hugo Boss,
Yeah.
IWC, like they did a good, their designs, like okay.
You know what?
Look
Though, they
sharp.
went into so much detail, especially in their weapons, that they couldn't keep
Yes.
up production. And that's where they suffered.
Yes.
I think at the end it was all up to whoever got the first. Whoever basically, it was whoever got the nukes. It was raised for the nuclear weapons at the end of the day.
But getting back
The
to
Germans made the nuclear weapons. Today's society would be much different.
yeah, well, that's
No?
a other thing.
They would be writing history books about us and how Americans, I don't know, did atrocities. So it's
But
We did our
history
own.
is
We did our own
fluid that
atrocities
way.
in that war
I'm not
too, though.
condoning anything. It's just it is.
maybe the
interesting.
British pilots were trying to order from the same manufacturer. Who knows?
Yeah, some of the watch companies were supplying
Yeah.
both sides.
Well, actually, United States actually built all those fuel processing plants for the German tanks, for their war machines. The Koch brothers, the Kochs.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
The stuff behind the scenes. We're
The
waiting for
stuff behind
documentaries.
this, never know the full history, the
Yes.
extent.
They're
Actually,
doing-
even the Nazis were in New York. They were doing like rallies and shit. So
Do a collab with Ocean, Tim. Do a
Hmm?
collab. Do a
collab with who?
Yeah, Ocean on
Ocean?
this topic. Yeah, on Ocean
The
O'Malley.
history.
Yeah.
I don't have the time to do this deep research. I would love, but there's just no money in it. I mean, there's no money in what I'm doing now. But there's really, I mean, to do a video like Ashin did, let's say on Dam Busters, right? That took him maybe just 3 weeks of just intense, focused work. And he had also a guy translating German for him.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just all of it is just very, very. These type of projects are extremely difficult, extremely
Yeah,
expensive.
yeah. I wish you guys can turn that into a feature film
Yeah.
documentary, then have it charge the regular fee. Like get a distributor, film distributor,
Yes.
interested, and then charge a lot of money, and then Tim is in the bank.
Mm.
A little
Oh,
bit.
hey, we got Solus. Link for Solus, $5. Thank you. €5 actually. Link for Solus. How are you doing, man? Welcome to the show.
What do you think, Burb, about the IWC Mark 15, the original? Have you ever looked at that watch?
I would buy. I like their Mark 18.
So the
Le
15 is
Petit
the one
Prince?
that Tom Cruise wore in Vanilla Sky, if you remember that movie.
I didn't watch it, unfortunately.
That Tom Cruise is doing another film that he did when he like flying a plane. What not this, not Vanilla Sky. Some
Hmm.
what was it called? He played a
Mission
pilot.
Impossible.
No,
Top
wait, before
Gun?
Impossible.
Oh yeah. He's going to be
Where-
in the new Top Gun.
Top Gun. That's it. Where I guess he's the boss in this particular film.
They bring him back to
Yeah.
train.
The train.
Iceman. Iceman's the boss.
Iceman.
They bring him back to train the next troop,
Yeah.
next group of
The-
pilots.
Zakarian Trench says, I would love to see someone sponsor Timmy to make a full-blown documentary. Well, it's something that maybe I'll be doing next year. But it's a little bit different. We'll see. And DP says, introduced in 1940s on the heels of the previous model, the Splittenführer Flieger, special watch for pilots. Oh, Flieger means pilots.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Heeding the German Air Force's demand for larger case, IWC churned out the big pilot watch.
Thank you, sir. DP.
Wow, the outer level of members of cartel working hard to undermine and divide AC3 and TIM communities in hope to enter the inner circle. Wow, it's fascinating. I love the pilot. This is my budget. This green one right here. I think this is the hottest watch. This is like, if you want IWC, that's the piece to get right now. It's going to be extremely collectible. You can get a discount as well. Then you could be a winner. Chicken wing dinner.
That is their in-house movement, Tim, is it?
It's the new in-house
Yeah,
movement.
I think that one is. Most of the I'm guessing the Mark 15. I know the Mark 18. Like a lot of those are using the third-party movements, and that's where you'll see a pretty big difference in the MSRP
the price, yeah.
on them. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, by the way, you can see here, you can tell the difference between the in-house and the 7750 is that 7750 got the running seconds at 9 o'clock.
Right.
You can see that's the running seconds here denoted with the red.
Yeah.
Right. And you can see that's the new in-house movement. It's got the running seconds.
Thank you,
6.
sir.
And I can't see what's the price difference on those two.
Well, it's a 7,650 versus 6,850. So it's about $1,000 difference. Okay.
Well, it's a pumped up.
But there's other improvements to it. It's not just the movement,
what I
right?
meant.
So if you look at the case back right here, the case back is closed. Okay, and also the strap, it's not a quick change system. Whereas you go to the new one here, you'll see that the bracelet now has a quick change strap, and it's got the open case back with a bit of beautiful finish showing. Let me show you. Just show you this green one. I love the green one. So you can see here. So you can see the new movement. Whoa. And a quick change straps.
Oh yeah.
And that green looks awesome in person.
Yeah.
I do like the IWC blue though. I think their blue is really cool too, but they did an awesome job with this green also.
I like actually the old one had this stupid Le Petit Prince partnership, which I freaking despised. And I was like, what the hell, Le Petit Prince? Why? And they're like, oh, but he was a pilot. The author of Le Petit Prince was a pilot during World War II. I'm like, I don't care. What? Who knows? Nobody knows that.
But
The cartoon on the back.
have you
Yeah.
read Le Petit Prince, Tim?
Yes, I did. It's a
Okay, so
great book. You like it?
I liked it. Yeah, yeah.
It's a mind
There's
fuck.
a lot. You can study in university, masters. You get a 10-year-old can read it too. It can
Yeah,
handle
it's a
all
mind fuck.
levels. What? Yeah,
It's a mind fuck.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
an incredible book.
yeah.
But I don't want to have that all like I don't want to have a book reference to a book on the back of my Sirius pilot's watch. It's just bizarre. Like, who wants that?
It was a marketing thing, I guess. 36 mil to fit the smaller wrist, whatever.
I don't like that.
But you're
And
paying a
actually,
lot.
so check this on. This one has 10 bar water resistance. Let me just see what the other one. I think the other one has 5. So it's 100 meters versus. Let's just see here real quick. Is it gonna load? Wait, top broken. Look at this website. It's just barely breathing. What is happening? Are you seeing this? Okay, let's take a look at the back. Here we go. 6 bar. So 60 meters versus 100. So there's 3 major improvements that you could tell right there.
Hmm.
The movement, the water resistance, quick change strap system. So is that worth a thousand extra? You decide.
Well, people want like in-house is a big marketing too. We've all
Mhm.
known the Belgiu has been a really reliable movement. So,
Yeah.
and if they get the ABOSH of it, like they put it together and they tweak it a lot. So you're still getting a good watch with the Belgiu.
Mhm.
But I think it's still bang for the buck because that's a darn pretty movement. I think that they have.
7750 or the new one?
No, the new one.
The new one is a excellent movement.
Yeah.
It's a 7750 based. So it just has few minor improvements to the
Okay.
7750. Well, actually major improvements. That IWC logo on the bracelet is a button for easy link to make metal band larger or small. It's a glide lock. Yeah, it's a glide lock.
A
It's
lot of
excellent.
people actually really like that bracelet in class. But
Yeah.
it gets
It's amazing.
really well designed.
But comparing movements,
Mhm.
it just triggered in my head at Amiga if you got the Hesselite version, the older one, slightly older one, if you are lucky to get it, because I don't know if they're making them anymore. That's still darn good compared to the new. What is it called? The 321, the new iteration, the Moon Watch that you have, Tim. The one where you
361.
yes,
3861?
yeah. I mean, it's finished nicely, and it doesn't have the was it the what they're using that special alloy for your movement.
The silicon?
Yes, they don't have it in the other, and some people don't want it. Depends on the individual.
Yeah, there's purists. They only like the natural breasts. I mean, the natural movement. They don't want to have anything to do with the silicon in their movements. It's just, I wish Ada would take like a week engineering time and make the 7750 wind in both directions. There's a positive and negative to winding in one direction or both. It's not actually that bad for a movement to be windable in a single direction. So
I think one of them is wear and tear. Like a watch
Yeah.
that only winds in one direction usually will have a longer service interval than a
Mhm.
movement that it's it's able to swing both ways. And
Which begs the question: the El Primero of the Zenith, it's supposed to whatever the rate is much faster at 39,000, whatever
Mhm.
that
it's
is.
a high beat. Yeah,
Yeah. Does that mean you're going to have to service it at a shorter interval too?
generally
Perhaps.
yes.
Yeah.
If it swings
The
both ways,
down-
you get more mileage on it, right? Tim?
Yeah.
The downside is the unidirectional winding watch. It can feel the rotor spin on the wrist. By the way, what's interesting is that I'm not sure, but I'm not sure whether the Daytona. So my Daytona compared to my Submariner. So I have the 40 mil sub and the Daytona, right? And the Daytona has a really loud rotor. Like I can hear it. I can hear it whine. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
Oh man, it's so loud. It's like a helicopter.
Okay.
So actually, when I got it, I was so confused after a couple of weeks on the wrist. I was like, what the fuck? Why is it so loud?
You
Did
ever
my
wish that
AD?
Rolex had
I got so freaked out. I thought maybe they sold me a fake Daytona.
Mm.
I was like, why would they sell me Daytona, right? Maybe
you ever
my
wish that,
AD did
that
something. They sold
Rolex
me a
had a
fake
like
one.
see-through case back?
Sorry, Cam?
You ever wish that Rolex had glass case back, like a see-through, so you can see the movement?
No. No, never needed the need to see what's the
It's
inside.
not. They're not highly decorated, so it's kind of
Yeah.
like. Eh.
Rolex knows that there's nothing to see there. Let's be honest.
I've seen Tudors see through case backs, and they're embarrassing.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah,
Of
look
the
at
new,
Tudors.
yeah.
Especially on that gold one. It just yeah.
Getting back to the Daytona for a sec, Tim.
Mhm.
Once upon a time, Daytona Rolex had an arrangement to source out from Zenith the El Primero.
Mm-hmm.
Then they constantly tweaked it over new iterations, and then finally they had their so-called new movement, their own movement. But I just question: you can't reinvent the wheel. That new movement, they say that is their own movement now. Is
Yes.
it very much like the El Primero? It's just that they did a lot of things, whatever those things are. Or do you know?
Well, look, I think they took the Zenith movement, they learned from it, right? Because even when they were given the Zenith movement, they changed, detuned it, they took out the date function,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
They fucked with it. They weren't gonna use it the way that Zenith has designed it. And then
Yes.
when they were designing their own movement, I think they were keeping those things in mind when they were making their own. Their movement is so much superior to the El Primero
Okay.
that it's kind of ridiculous.
It's
However,
not knocking the El Primero by any means, but
no.
it's
The
just
El
what it
Primero
is.
is a very good movement.
Yeah.
But I think the Daytona movement is superior in what it's designed to do. All right, that like when Rolex made the Daytona movement, they had a vision. They wanted an easy to service, reliable, and they wanted it to be symmetrical in a certain way. They wanted the chronograph. They want the chronograph hours to be positioned in the right spot, and they wanted the 72 hours of power reserve.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so they were like, boom, 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 boom. We
Around
want,
50. It was around 50 for the El Primero, I think.
yeah,
Something like that, I guess. Okay.
yeah. It's because you're driving this car. I mean, it has a chronograph that goes up to 12 hours. That's a long. It's designed to track a very long interval of those Daytona races. They're 12 hours long, right, or something like that.
Oh,
They're long.
The Le Mans is 24 hours.
Fuck, it's a lot. It's a lot.
yeah.
Solus again, 5 years. I won't come on the stream tonight. Just saying hello. Thank you, Solus, for the super chats. I really appreciate it. It's a slow day today. The
Where you at?
the Pandora Fox saved it earlier today, so I felt, I gotta keep these streams going. Gotta keep the streams going. The OOC says 4130 is designed for reliability and power reserve. Thank you, Solus. Really appreciate sponsoring tonight's stream. Yeah. So yeah, like that's the thing with Rolex, right there. They have two goals: reliability. Well, actually, maybe yeah, that's it. Reliability. That's
Well,
one, and
uh,
easy to service.
yeah. I was going to bring that
I
up.
mean, when they're trying to make a chronograph, right? Because Zenith, their claim, the El Primero, I mean, it was kind of between them. Some would argue that Seiko actually had the automatic chronograph to market first. Zenith El Primero's kind of saying like, no, we were the first to design it. And there's also kind of a group of watch manufacturers that like Breitling, Hamilton. There's a few of them that were kind of sharing the technology to try to kind of race to get that automatic chronograph. But Zenith developed one well before, Rolex wasn't even, I don't even think in the game at all for development of it. And a lot of the older Rolex models, they used off the shelf movements. I mean, that's just how watch companies had operated for many years. So
many years it was just Dieta.
Yeah, it's like
JLC was in the game, weren't they? JLC was in the competition too for the chronograph, weren't they? Or
I don't think they were a part of because it was Breitling, Hamilton.
Okay.
It was a few watch manufacturers together that were, kind of getting to the finish line at the same time as Zenith, but Zenith was doing theirs independently, and then Seiko also was doing theirs independently, and I think Seiko kind of was the first to market, but at least worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
But so Rolex is, instead of having their own chronograph, it's like, yeah, they took the Zenith and used that for many years and did make improvements on it for.
And this is all post quartz crisis back in the 60s.
This is pre crisis. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Would have been too rushed to do.
Yeah.
Hey, Mikey.
Is this the real Mikey?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's.
Oh, it's the real. Oh,
holy!
You made an appearance earlier and told us the story.
Mikey,
about
you're back.
Your AD.
Yeah.
It wasn't really you though.
No, it was me.
And talking about a different Mikey.
It's starting to get old, actually.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mike. People.
No, it's not you. It's mainly Sod. Sod.
Yeah.
He's fucking relentless, and you answer him, and he just comes back with, answer me again. Answer me again. Yeah. Not good enough. Answer me again.
Just say fuck you, Sod. That's it. Just end it there.
Yeah. He's the one who ruined the watch boxes. He fucking pushed me to the point of like, fuck you, fuck watch boxes, fuck it. Right? Sod ruined the watch boxes, okay? 100%. Sod ruined the watch boxes.
Fuck. And, he's going to ruin root beer like this for you.
He is. I may just say, fuck it, I'm not getting a root beer because of Sod. Fuck
no,
you, Sod.
No,
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I want my root beer. But I am going to say, fuck you, Sod, because
we could do without Sod. We can't do without Mikey and the root beer.
He's really fucking just over. He's fucking...
He's overdoing it. He's overdoing it.
He's overdoing it.
And do it outside too.
Like Sod, but
a lot of people are overdoing it. I mean, I'm an easy target, and I realize that, and I accept it. And I know that a lot of people are laughing at me, not with me, and that's fine. I'm fine. I'm happy to be the butt of people's jokes and whatever. But it's like there's a limit to the point where. People just fucking go too far with it,
It's going to get to the point where I'm going to ban the word root beer in the chat. I can actually ban the word and then people can't use it.
Great.
Trading profit, £1.79. Nice to see Mike just tuned in. Any root beer yet? Come on.
Well, I have a wrench on Archie's stream. I can fucking ban Sod if I wanted.
Shit.
Whoa.
Don't. I would never do that.
Civil War.
Of course,
Mike,
I would never do that.
The enemy's out there, Mike. The enemy's out there.
Yes, Mathis. You're right. Mike.
No, I realize that, but I'm saying it's just like it's getting to the point where I'm already going through enough heavy duty shit in my life to the point where a little bird fucking has me screaming at bear, right?
Yeah.
Right. I'm that close to fucking cracking, and then I got people fucking just pounding on me on the streams, and and even on the it's getting to where it's like
Mike, you don't pay attention to that.
Yeah, Mike, you know that I'm just new to this, but
it's not just the streams though. It's the panel too. It's not just the streams, I'm not blaming the streams solely.
Look, I didn't say anything about it.
Yeah, no, Tim, you've been good.
Yeah.
Everybody's been good,
I love you,
except for
man.
a couple of main offenders, and they just won't let up. You know,
You know,
and
Tim,
Mikey.
it's like,
pull up J617's comment.
What does he say?
The other one.
Cheers.
Cheers. Where?
The other
can't.
one. Go up.
Up.
Mike.
It's really far. Scamron, you need to go into politics. You would make an amazing scumbag politician.
That is actually one of my life
Dreams.
goals, is to be one of the most corrupt politicians ever
Yeah.
to go down in history.
Yeah.
Well, okay. And then get rid of some of the obnoxious politicians that are in there in the meantime.
I want to make as much money off of politics as I physically can.
I think you would make a great politician.
who?
Cameron.
Cameron, as a mayor, just
Yeah.
Mayor,
Because he
Yeah,
knows how to
I
play
actually,
the
I actually
card.
agree. I actually agree with that because Cameron's got the kind of, like, kind
Look,
of a dement. He's
Mikey,
got
look.
like a demented kind of mind that like goes places that most people don't.
Mikey,
And that's
Mikey,
what a
Bear
politician has to
Clooney,
do.
Mikey, Bear
appreciate
Clooney gives you permission to let off steam on him anytime you feel like it. Okay.
I need to be a senator.
Okay.
I
Well,
want to be a senator.
I felt bad about snapping it. At Bear yesterday, so I apologize.
It's
And,
okay.
Yeah,
No. You get
you know,
full permission to snap
Yeah.
at Bear at any moment you please. Okay.
Mike,
We
can
got
you hear me?
Al $2 super
but
chat.
you
Bear,
know, I'll never
advice to
snap at
Mikey,
anybody
please.
unless it's like semi-warranted. You know, I'm not just gonna like, go off the handle for no reason.
Mike,
Yes. What?
we talked about the sod loves you to death. He would take a bullet for you.
Yeah, I know
Take it
that.
in jest, and look, when he asks you about the root beer, you just go, haha, hey Sod. That's it.
Just say fuck you, Sod.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty
People
much
that
what I
like-
was.
People
I was
that
just gonna, I was gonna make an ultimatum. I was thinking about it. I was just gonna say, Sod, every time you ask me about the root beer, I'm just gonna tell you to fuck you. Fuck off.
Yeah.
And,
Exactly.
Very
what
hard.
she's doing.
and then did that's that. And that's
Very
it.
hard.
That's
How would you
that's
feel
squash it.
if I got elected sheriff in your city?
What
me?
about?
Yeah. How would you feel if I got elected sheriff?
So here's the messed up thing. The sheriff in my county is an appointed position.
Ah,
Ooh.
Ooh.
Damn.
Now, if that's not right for corruption, I'll tell you what is. It used to be an elected position, and just now, like our county council's like, no, we're gonna get to appoint them. It's up to us.
that's like the Wild West. We don't.
I like the
we don't have
self-appointment positions. Self-appointment.
Exactly. I tell ya.
Bear Clooney has advice for you, Mikey. Just smile and go on. Everybody loves you. Trading profit £1.79. Okay, so I don't know. Take it as a serious question, though.
So-
Mikey, why do you want the root beer so much?
Some people do just want to hear the story again because
Yeah.
it's not the same person that listens every day.
Oh, you can just tell him
And
to
so-
fuck off.
I love hearing you talk
choice.
about CNC machines and boxes.
I do too.
genuinely
That's why
like
I
it.
jump on, and that's why I
It's
listen.
like, hey, that's a passion of yours. I don't mind hearing it again.
I love root beer. I think root beer is the best. Actually, you know what? For Mikey, I'll bring up the picture of me the first time I saw the root beer and fell in love with it. Mikey, you want to see it? I'll show you the pictures. Let me see here. I'll bring up the picture. The first time. Mikey, you're muted. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. Mikey, you're muted.
I just saw one in person today and fell absolutely like so in love with it. Like, no, I can't live without it. Like, I will
Wow.
die. I will die without it.
Die without it. Nice.
I
It's a
mean, it
beautiful
really,
freaking wine.
the Ever Rose Gold is almost more copper-esque, and it's just so not in your face gold.
Yeah.
It's so wearable by me because
subtle as fuck.
the yellow gold, I'm just not a big yellow gold guy, and yellow gold is just a little too loud for me, and so and I want a GMT, And so yeah, the root beer is it, man. And I know it's a high goal to set, but I'm gonna just stay the course. And it's just nothing's gonna happen anytime soon. That's the same thing with the watch boxes. People were
Gotta be
like,
patient.
especially Sod, bombarding me with questions. The same question day after day, 20 times the chat, and I'm only 3 weeks into saying this is what I'm gonna do, and it's
Sick
like,
cute side.
Super chat from RG.
Oh, guys, holy shit! Look at
Talking
REG.
watches.
Sell all your watches and get a PRX.
Are you doing?
what's that?
Hey, look
PRX
at this. This
gang.
was Platona at retail. You can see it. It was in the window. I was trying it on.
Yeah, I don't like Daytonas.
Oh, this is
So
Platona, platinum.
I know, but I mean, I'd love to
It
own a
was available
Platona.
at retail.
Why don't you like the Daytona, Mike?
Know what the date on that was?
Mainly
April
the
29th,
hype,
2019.
and it's just the fact that its price is so stratospheric compared to its retail price, and
Because it's a great
Stratospheric.
looking watch. It's a one and done.
PRX is a nice watch, actually, as well.
I mean, I know it's a great watch.
Daytona's a one and done.
Yeah, no,
The
I mean
what?
it would have to be if I were to get one, because I'd have to sell all my other watches to put all the money together to get just one, and it wouldn't be a Platona, it'd be just a regular fucking Daytona. I don't have that much money.
Well, you don't necessarily have to like it, the design of it, even though it's a fantastic watch, Mike. So it's fine. Like the answer.
Bam.
Yeah.
Mikey,
No,
look at this. Look at this. This is the first time I've seen root beer in person. And I was like, holy shit, the root beer is actually
It's
the
fighters.
best of all the GMTs.
Yeah, it truly is. And I
Look
saw
at
it.
that.
I saw it at the AD today, and it just, I mean, it stood out in the case, and the brown, which I was kind of, saying, I was kind of like living with it in pictures, but in real life, it's just, it's perfect. It's me all
Link
the
for
way.
REG.
100%. I've already got enough black watches with black
Yeah.
bezels.
Would you trade your two watches now for the root beer after having seen it in person?
I would trade in my Pelagos and my Moonwatch towards.
Oh my god!
But
You want to give them the
I'm never
shitty-
getting rid of Rolexes. That's Archie's rule, and I'm following suit. Once you get a Rolex, you don't sell it. You don't get rid of it. And I worked really hard to get the two I got, and they're ones I want. They're ones I want to keep. So no, I'll just live without the root
If you
beer.
sell Rolex, you will
So I
never
already
get it
have
back.
two Rolexes that I really wanted, and I set my sights and I got them.
You don't need to get rid of those. Your AD in San Fran in the comments is saying that you're going to be getting his watch. We got to leave you alone. So it's going to happen, Mike.
Yeah, no, I know it will. It's going to happen one way or the other somehow. Somebody is going to have mercy on me. Somebody's pity fucking sell it to me, or
sell.
the AD's going to sell it to me, or something. But
just guilt trip them into making them sell it to you, Mike.
Guilt them into it.
Yeah,
What if this is
I'll
all
work,
a plan just to
I'm
get
working,
the root beer, and he's going to flip it the same day?
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna work every fucking angle I can.
Trading profit £1.79. Mike, your AD is in the chat. Please.
That's right.
Mike, did you get to see the root beer in the exhibit?
If she really is in the chat, if that really is her, she was so very cordial and delightful.
That's not her, Mike.
I know. Okay.
Mike,
no,
MD Chaz has a great question for Mike.
Exhibition case.
Yeah, it's
MD
her.
Chaz. Mike, what time zone would you track with the GMT head? Good question. Would it be Brisbane or New York?
That's a great question. That's a great question, Tim.
That's a great question.
What would be the other time, Mike?
Probably Honestly, probably Diego's time zone because we talk a lot on the phone, and I wouldn't want to call him too late or too early.
No,
And
you can call me anytime, Mikey.
but I wouldn't. I want to be respectful.
My time
Otherwise,
zone is
GMT
the
time,
same as
Mike?
Tim's and Blondie's and Cam's. So
Blondie, come back.
So he's really tracking
I'm
Blondie's time.
honestly can the GMT hand be set on the hour hand and be like invisible?
No, it can't because it's a 24-hour. It
Oh,
goes twice.
Yeah.
So it's always going to be moving separately than the
Yes.
hour
Yeah.
hand,
Yes.
regardless.
Correct.
Okay. Well, then I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to set it at. The
You can set it
GMT.
to
I don't want the
Australian.
GMT for the complication. I don't want. I want it because I want
You
it.
can set it to Zulu time, London
Yeah.
time.
Well, that's the tradition. I used to set it to Israel time because I have family relatives over there.
Yeah,
But,
I'll set it to
yeah,
Italian time because I'm Italian. I'll
There,
set it.
Or
well,
you can set it to where Archie is, the Brisbane
there
time.
you go. Set it to Archie. That's or Diego because you talked about Diego.
We love
Well, you're
Diego.
just gonna get a GMT to never actually use it for a good reason.
well,
Well, no, I will
GMT
use
is
it
also going to
because
tell us 24-hour time.
I'm traveling. I'm going to be traveling again here soon. Baja and Singapore and
Bangers, bangers.
So I will there will be instances where I do use it. But I want it mainly because it is part of completing my replacement of my old collection, and I don't want every model that Rolex makes, and I like it more than the other models that are out there. I like it more than the Yachtmaster one. I like it more than the Skydweller. I like it more than the Datejust. I like it more than the OP41. So it's next. Okay.
Yeah.
That's just the main
I
reason.
mean, that's the best Rolex complication. Rolex invented and perfected the GMT complication.
Did they?
Yeah.
Wow.
With the Pepsi, when they did the Baker light, the Baker light,
Huh.
for the
I
like
like
to
Pan
set-
Am pilots.
Mike,
yeah.
I like to set mine. Right now, it's just on 24-hour local, but sometimes I'll set it to like Ukraine time.
Mhm.
So like when I'm at work, just hanging out, I can look down and be like, "Shit, it's like 6 p.m. over there."
Captain America, we'll see you on the next
midnight.
Yeah, and maybe turn on the news or something and watch what's going on over there or something like that.
Yeah, or SF time. My brother's out there. Or...
I mean, the GMT is great. It's a great complication. It's got lots of uses. So does the movable bezel on any diver. And most people don't use that either.
I still haven't figured out how to use the bezel on my GMT. Like apparently you can track 3 time zones, but I'm not that smart.
Anyways, I've set my. It's either that or the green watch. Okay, it's either the
which green? OC Perpetual, or you mean the new
the backwards green. And I know that's even more of a unicorn. So I'm not really not
what I want.
Not really pressing
on
that
backwards shit. I want that backwards shit.
But
that would be so cool.
Yeah,
what would you do if you got the Sprite or whatever they call it, left-hand drive?
If I got the black and green,
would you keep it?
I would give it to my girlfriend. It's a birthday present.
That's nasty.
Man, Cam, I don't get you sometimes.
No, he means he would flip it. He's just a flipper.
No, but
he would sell it for profit.
Yeah, but giving it. He said he's giving it though.
No, that's the
thing. I mean, 1 minute you're
might be watching. That's just the code word he's using for flipping. Come on, guys, get with the program.
Oh, all right.
You understand?
Okay.
Come on, guys. He's not actually giving it to his girlfriend. What? Okay. Come on.
Cam,
nobody's giving watches away.
Cam, I'm gonna drink the Kool-Aid just for now, anyways.
Just drink the Kool-Aid. Just drink the Kool-Aid.
Anyways, I would
trust me.
I would appreciate the root beer talk to like at least like simmer down just a skosh. um, just because it ain't happening anytime soon. So, like, the fact that we can sit here every night for a half
Yes.
an hour and laugh at Mike.
No,
Who's
nobody's
No,
laughing at you,
no.
man.
no,
We're laughing
this
together.
is literally what's been happening every fucking night.
No, no,
Hey Tim,
No,
Mikey,
yeah,
don't say
yes.
that.
did you
No.
know that David SW's not buying sports models right now?
Let's
Oh, there's a lot of them. They're not buying stuff
Why?
because the
Because
market's low. I think.
the market's soft.
Yeah.
market
Yeah.
has
Well, hopefully it'll go so
soft
soft
cock.
that the Rolex bubble bursts and then all the prices will go down to retail and I can just go in and get one at retail.
Like
They'll actually be in the case.
That'd be good,
Um,
Mike.
You'll be in
Yeah,
the
I'm
hole
not
on your
sure about
Submariner.
that.
that
I'm
would
not
be
sure about
that'd
that.
be nifty. Um,
Yeah, that'd be cool, Mike.
but I don't think it's ever happening. I don't think the Rolex bubble's ever going to burst.
I hope it bursts so people like you can get Rolexes back at retail, man.
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I really do as well.
You have to be vicious and nasty to get watches at retail these days, Mike.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of going through the motions, and
But Mikey has a heart of gold.
No, wait a minute, Cam. For the first time, I disagree with you. I
Hmm?
think that just stay the course, Mike. You don't have to be nasty. That puts you almost at the front of the line at your AD. Just be not that those obnoxious guys that bother
Yeah,
your
you have
AD.
to be a
Just
nice
you.
guy. You can't be
You're
like
you at the
Cameron.
AD. Yeah,
I think Cameron is nasty and vicious. That's why he doesn't get anything.
I don't think Cam is
yeah,
nasty. It's just his
and
I think
shtick.
he's very
the people,
aggressive.
most of the people on the chat, they're not haters. I mean, they like to poke at me,
Yeah.
but I know that I
Look
would
at
hope that
two-tone Datejust.
99% of them are just doing it
That's
because it's
beautiful. That
funny.
Wimbledon,
Hmm?
Which
Wimbledon
one?
Datejust, the Wimbledon.
The
Oh yeah.
Wimbledon they just yeah.
Now, is I was asked about OP41 colors, and she said what we can get is silver, black, and white. And I said, well, I'm not really hot on silver. Is
Silver.
that
What?
yeah? That was one
Oh,
of the
That's
there's
good.
colors.
there's
That you know what that is, Mike? That shows that you're not a flipper. If you're willing to turn down any dial combination of a watch that goes over retail, that's good that you told her that.
Yeah. Well, I told her, I said I'd really like the green or the coral, and she's like, well, those two colors aren't available anymore. And I was like, well, shoot, uh,
the
so
green's still available.
the what?
And 36 only though.
No, they have 41, I think, too.
Oh, okay, my bad.
What color?
The green.
Green? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
then OP41 green is it? That's it.
So I
That would
like
be
colors.
my. Go ahead.
I like the colors, Mike, but again, only at the AD because the way those prices are going, even with the soft market in the gray market, ridiculously too high. I remember Paul Pluta, Archie, was suggesting to a guy who showed his collection to switch up his. I think he had a Coral OP for a GMT because you're getting more value, like an actual complication. And I think he was hinting that you don't know how long the market will stay up for the OP the way it is for the colors. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, if you're lucky to get it, but at retail, but your focus right now is on the root beer. Just stay
Yeah.
with the root beer, stay the course,
Stay the
and
course,
you
guys.
have to be nasty.
Don't be nasty and vicious.
What my
Super
hopes
chat, super
are.
chat. IMCM $3. Mike, looking forward to fish and chips lunch.
It's on, man. Just say the day. Come on up.
There you go.
We'll do it.
Easy.
No,
And Solus €10 super chats. What's with all the oddballs in the chat? There's a bit of a shtick going on with the whole the gray market. So
Yeah, Mike
they're
the
just having a
pig.
bit of
Sell
fun.
me
They're
the root
poking a bit
beer,
of
Mike.
fun at all
And,
the Mike the
yeah.
Snake. Look, there's a Mike the Snake. Mike the Pity, sell me root beer snake. Please, please, please.
Hey,
Violin.
if that's what it takes, man, I'll get a whole violin concerto to stand behind me
Yeah.
and play.
That's
You
why I
Yeah,
love
know,
Mike. He knows the word concerto.
I mean, it's just so funny that someone, I mean, Mike, like you have to appreciate someone actually went out on the internet, found a picture that kind of looks like you, and they came up with the name, and then they just wrote this thing. Look at this. Watch, 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 cry, 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 please, please, please. I mean, who the fuck did this? I mean, you understand how difficult it is to do these characters? Look, there's also Timmy come back. I mean, look at the Photoshop job. I think the AD will give Mike Rootbeer just to get rid of him. I mean, it's just
yeah. See, I mean, this is the kind of constant bombardment that I get.
no, no, but
No, that's
And
pulling
I
your
constant
know
leg.
harassment.
I
these
know it's
guys are
in
working
good fun.
hard. They're working hard to make these accounts. You understand?
I think it might be Sod.
It might be Saad. There's no
Uh,
way. I don't think
uh,
Saad is
I
that
my
clever.
my closest friend is my brother-in-law Mike, and he is pulling my leg about 7 times a day. So a lot of them are actually. Where did you go, Mike? Did he disappear?
Uh,
Oh, there you
Hello.
are.
no, I'm
So,
here. I'm
yeah,
here.
yeah. Like about 80% of my friends, the best ones, are pulling my leg left, right, and center, and it's just out of their thing. Sometimes they'll say the joke too much, but
Yes,
they're not professional comedians.
comedians.
They
Oh yeah.
they make an ass of themselves, but they
Yeah.
actually like you. And there's about that. What is it, Tim? There's a certain percent that are just trolls. They're just
Well,
miserable.
Yeah.
I will
Look, I
have the
mean, they're not
last laugh.
they're
I
not
will have the
trying.
last laugh
Oh
Yeah,
when
you
I
yeah.
will
get
have the last laugh because you're
when
gonna
I
have the root beer on your
when I
wrist,
get my
and they're
root
gonna
beer on
they're
my
not gonna
wrist.
have it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the last laugh. So,
But
Guys,
most
we
of
got
those
100 people watching. Can you please upvote? I would really appreciate
But
it.
most of those
Please, please,
people
please, please,
pulling
please,
your
please,
leg
please
actually
upvote.
hope you get the root beer, so that you don't even need to have the
Mike,
the last laugh. So I'm just saying.
you should really consider the two-tone Yachtmaster Brown dial if you like the two-tone root beer.
um, yeah, I'm not a much of a fan of the brown dial. But really, that's a watch I'd consider after I got the root beer. I'm
Bear
willing.
says, Mikey, take a little break from live streams occasionally, just to take a rest.
Sure.
Um,
I'm working my ass off.
yeah,
I just have time in between to
yeah.
jump on
Look, if this is
and
stressful for you, it's because some people are like really, really worried about you that this is affecting you negatively. The chat. You know,
well, I mean, it's not to any great degree. It's
yeah.
just
We don't want this to turn you off from the root beer
Mike,
because
there's a video on YouTube called the No Weightless Rolex reviewing the Yachtmaster 40 two-tone.
oh shit, guys.
yeah. I
David
saw I
SW
saw the
has
Yachtmaster two tone today. It was beautiful.
Yeah, Mike, that's more of a reality than the root beer. So you should consider
uh
your options. You should
This
weigh
is
it
the
out.
in-house movement
Diego,
one,
can you
right?
read this chat in Barry's
Let me
voice?
check with Miss Diego. Hold on. Sweetie, they want me to read in that Russian guy's accent. Okay. She's trying to go to sleep. It's going to have to be super chatted.
Oh, damn it. Somebody has to super chat this for Bear to read it.
Is Bear here?
On this video in which I'm finally going to review my
Mikey, hello. How you doing?
Hello.
Mike,
Just a,
may we
just a,
take a little break from live stream occasionally just to rest? Okay,
yeah,
Mikey?
yeah.
Don't
No,
listen to
you're
what
right.
Sad says.
No, I just popped on to say
Listen,
hi to Tim.
I
Yeah,
know,
we
And
I
love you. We love you.
understand. And
I'm
to be honest with you, Mikey, I think if anybody is going to get the root beer retail, it will probably be you, and I will be a little bit jealous.
Oh yeah, Bear is gonna be furious because actually, Mikey, Bear was never believed that it's possible to get a watch at retail, right? It was OC who had to convince him that, you know what, people are actually, because here's the trick. Here's the trick. Because this is the trick, right? Barry's rich, right? And AD knows that he's rich. So they're not gonna sell him a root beer without him buying 3 or 4 watches, right?
Wait, so the money doesn't get him respect. They don't respect him like
No,
just as
because they
spirit.
know that he can afford this stuff. So what they're doing, they're withholding it until he buys stuff. But the AD knows that, hey, you're not a high roller. You can't buy 3 or 4 shitters until they sell you a root beer. So they'll sell you the root beer it's possible. They'll sell you. It's not 100% guaranteed, but it's possible that they will. Okay. There
Yeah.
we go. Bear
Well,
Clooney watches $2. Thank you. He already did it. Thank you so much.
thank you,
Prost.
Bear.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe I will take a little break from the streams. Although I enjoy them so much, this is my
Yeah.
communication to the outside world.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love all the people on the panel, and I even love the
Oh, geez.
stream. It's just
Yeah.
lately it's been
Just say fuck you, Sod.
That's
Okay.
it.
Mike.
And Mike,
Mike, you have 0 haters, Mike. You weren't on the stream earlier, but I said you're the only person that if they got the root beer as their first watch at an AD, nobody would be jealous. They would all be ecstatic. It would make their day better here in the news.
Yeah. They're just pulling your leg
Well,
today, but they would do exactly what Diego said.
and it's not all that bad, man. At least you're not like me. You when you walk into the AD, you have white privilege. So at least you're starting from somewhere. I'm starting from the dirt bottom.
Third bottom. Actually,
You're-
you're in the
I
hole
walk
right
in and
now.
you walk in, they're gonna give you that root beer before they give it to me.
100%.
Just remember that.
100%. There's no chance. There's no chance Cameron's getting a watch.
You're gonna
a
get
root beer
considered
before
for a
Mike.
watch before someone
well,
like that. So just remember that you're in a better position than me.
we'll see. See what happens.
See, Mike, I've got one in the chat now. Diego's
And I have
Mike.
hope for the
It's
root beer.
okay. It doesn't bother me.
And if I have hope for the root beer, you should have hope for the root beer. Mike.
See, that looks exactly. That's actually a photo of me.
Yeah.
You just got to laugh at it, man.
Yeah, no, I do. And like I said, I just there's been a lot of stuff going on off the stream that affected me and has affected me, and it's heavy shit. Like my dad crashed his plane, and it kind of like the other day I helped him empty his hangar, and me and him used to go flying like every other day. And now we're tearing his hangar apart where we used to hang out, and that was a major bummer. And my dog just died, and my little pet bird, wild bird. I hope it made its way back into its nest, but it's just like
It's a lot of things.
getting closer to where it's taking less and less for me to snap, and I don't like being that way. I'm not a
You're always
snap.
free to snap on the bear or on me. Okay.
I'm not a snapper. I'm
okay.
more. I'm a lover, not a snapper.
Sometimes you have to snap on someone. I snapped on Nico. He didn't appreciate it. See, I snapped on the wrong person. Tom Hay says, "Don't you think it helps Tim to get a Rolex at DJI when his parents buy a dress paddock from the same AD?" That was actually before I got the Daytona. So actually, no, sorry, I got the dress paddock after I got the Daytona. So the timing matters. And I said that, Tommy. I mentioned this many times during the service to the community. But now I mentioned it.
Oh, he forgets.
Maybe he just didn't hear it. You have to watch every show, because if you miss it, it's not my responsibility. Why not just ask, hey, did you mention? And people in the chat can probably, there's people who know that I said it. They can confirm that, yes, Tim indeed say. I always, whenever I talk about the 5196 that my dad got, I mentioned that I got it specifically under my name.
Okay, I gotta go.
Daniel,
bye, everybody.
Good night.
Mike, take a nice long walk tomorrow in the country. That might calm things down. Have someone to talk to every once in a while.
I'm all good. I'm all good, man.
Cameron,
man.
enjoy your humor. Everybody, Diego, that was
See ya.
great what you just did.
Daniel has to wake up early tomorrow to check on the business. Make sure that the roast
Because
part
Silly.
is
I
coming
don't I
along
don't
nicely.
I don't mean to sound down today. I'm actually really tired. I got up at like
Yeah.
before 5 to
Mm.
get ready for going to the city. Um,
Yeah.
get my clothes prepared, shit, shower, and shave, and
You never told us
um,
what you wore, Mike.
yeah. No, I
That's
wore my nice Singapore Formula One T-shirt, and my nice new jeans and nice new sneakers, and no, I was looking good when I went in there.
I'm not sure what
Um,
this means. Can you rephrase it, Anthony Napolitano? How Tim? How much is a parent like yours?
apartment.
Oh, apartment. Well, I think that's not my apartment. First of all, it's my parents bought this apartment. I'm renting it from them. I think
uh,
they bought it for 150,000,
It's
wow,
not bad.
but now I think it's like 300 in this market,
yeah,
maybe
shit.
more.
They did
Yeah, it's
good.
Um,
ridiculous. But they're charging me
around here, man,
full whack for rent.
around here, $1 million is like, not, I mean, my my, my, my brother's place uh,
But they got
is
this apartment in
over 2 million.
2002 or 2001 or something. This is a
Um,
really old apartment. It's real shitty.
yeah. Well, yeah.
But I'm not complaining.
I've been in and out of this house since it was built.
Mm,
Um, and that's why I love it so much here, and
mm,
I'm sticking it out here because things are, working out for me
mhm,
financially. I'm working
mhm,
hard, and um, so I am above water. I'm 3 payments away from my car being paid off.
mhm.
Um, I don't owe anybody. I'm not behind. I just paid all my bills today. I finished them up while I was on Archie's show because it's after the first. Um, um and yeah, I'm not doing bad. I've got nothing to complain about. And I'm not complaining. Um, it's
Yep.
just it's very expensive to live where I'm living, and
Yeah. No,
you
it's
know, uh,
and your parent. Yeah. Look,
and
Anthony
I don't
Napolitano says
receive it.
maybe I should sell my watch collection and buy an apartment. I don't want to live in an apartment. I said if I'm gonna sell my house, it is going to be to buy a. Sorry, if I'm gonna sell my watch collection, maybe I'll sell a piece and I'll get a Toyota or a Hyundai. I don't fucking want to live in an apartment. I want to get out of here. I'm done. I'm done living with apartments. Just that's why I'm selling
My
everything
friend just had
before.
a custom Airstream trailer
Notice, please.
built
What
for
hold on.
him.
What's
Hey,
up?
hey,
Knowledge,
Lilix.
please. How you doing?
Good. I just got back from dinner right now. Me and Diego are both in bed apparently. What's up?
Yes.
I
Yes,
got a
it's a
Right
Kindle
on.
for my
late,
birthday. How cool is that?
Hey,
late
nice.
night. Oh, Diego's eating ice cream with the caramel.
What a bad boy.
Nice.
What a bad boy.
Wow.
Man,
I
so
can't.
you want to hear a
I can't stop
tragedy? You
eating.
want to hear something totally tragic?
Let me hear it.
Safeway had buy four or more Ben and Jerry's at $2.79, right?
Mm,
If you buy four or more, but
The little ones or the
somebody
pints?
the pints, the ones that sell for
Jeez.
$6.49 or $7.49 each. Um, and I went in, and some asshole had already scooped out and bought every one of my one flavor that I buy.
He was a flipper.
So
He was a flipper, Mike.
he's an ice
fucking
cream flipper.
ice cream
God
flipper,
damn it.
yeah, fucking
It's probably Cam.
yeah.
Damn.
Cam snuck in and bought all my ice cream.
Ice cream come back.
Um,
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I'm gonna go to sleep right now. Wake up tomorrow in the morning and work on Archie Luxury the movie whole day. I
yeah,
wanna get through at
you
least
gotta get that.
20%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta get that done. You're like me, man, where people are putting the pressure on, and you got to
Mm,
get it done. Um,
yeah.
and Yeah.
I did my
Tomorrow's a
1.5.
big work day for me. I
Yeah.
made tomorrow may be the day I take a break,
Okay.
because I've got a full
Yeah.
8-10 hour day work
Take a
day
day off.
tomorrow.
Take a day off, Mikey. I'm gonna wrap up the live stream right here. What do you think, guys? We're good.
The
Everybody's
leads are
good. Oh,
weak.
Lolex,
Yeah.
tell me something. What's going on? Did you drink any of that beer?
I did. I got so much goddamn beer. I drank.
Yes, we saw it. It was
I drank a
amazing.
Sapporo. You know what's so annoying? So I went to go buy beer, right? And
Yes.
I didn't just get a case of beer. I got a bunch of 6-packs. I'm gonna turn my camera on for this. I got a bunch of 6-packs, right? And I'm in the
Yes.
beer aisle, and I'm looking. I'm making sure I'm making the right decision. And some guy
Mhm.
walks by me, and he goes, "Got enough beer?" And just walks away. I was like, "The fuck? Fuck you,
Fuck
dude."
you.
No.
Hey, have you ever heard of Lagunitas IPA? Do they sell that where you live?
They do have it, but I didn't see it for what I was looking for. I was looking for Red Stripes. I was
If
looking
you
around
get
a
a
while.
chance to buy Lagunitas IPA, that will be the only beer you'll ever buy thereafter.
Lagunitas IPA.
Yeah, Lagunitas IPA. That's just what it's called, IPA. White label, big IPA, black letters on it. And you buy that beer, after 2 sips, you'll just realize this is the best beer in a bottle that can be bought.
You know what I
And-
bought that I really like? Sapporo and
Oh
something with
god,
Sapporo.
Sapporo,
and
the
then
Japanese
Japanese
beer.
beer.
what's the one with the K called, Tim? Kirin?
Kieran, oh, so those beers are terrible.
I actually
Oh
like
my
them.
god. Yeah, I mean, try take my advice and try that Pliny
Lagunitas.
or
You know,
the Lagunitas
I'm a Corona
IPA.
fan. I love the Corona.
I love
Guys,
a
I
good
vote
Corona.
for
You
the
guys got
beer.
to start drinking real beer, man. Not this yellow piss colored beer. It's got to be like a little more chocolatey brown, not like Guinness, but like hoppy beers are more a little darker in color. And do you know how IPAs came about?
I think I know. I think I know. Didn't it have something to do where it was coming over on a boat, so they needed to make it super thick and in dark bottles so it would last the trip or something like that?
I believe it was like
Got extra hops.
to not spoil.
Mm.
They were bringing beer over to the soldiers who were like fighting in Arabia and stuff like that, and they found that beers that they tripled the hops on didn't spoil as much, at warm temperatures, and so that's where the IPA India. The war's in India, and so that's where the term IPA came from, is India Pale Ale.
Ooh.
Hey
And
Tim, I'll tell you a quick Corona story.
Tell me a quick Corona story.
When my great grandfather immigrated from Spain to Mexico,
Okay.
he had just a young guy that worked with him, just like a little helper.
Okay.
That guy stole. So he would go back and forth from Spain to Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
and oh shit, Miss Diego's getting mad. Hold on. And
busted, dude.
at some point, this guy stole from him all his money.
Fuck.
That guy went on to create the Modelo company in Corona.
Oh no way!
What?
Really?
wow.
Yeah, so there's always been like this huge animosity in our family over Corona and Modelo and all that.
Oh,
And I
man.
grew up seeing a bunch of like Corona swag and all that, like when I'd go down and visit. And I think the Corona family, or I guess the business, would like, I don't know if we have stakes in it, but apparently it was started by a guy stealing from one of my great grandparents with that money.
Fuck.
That's crazy. So Diego should be
What?
a billionaire.
I have a real
You.
buried treasure story. When my
Mike Graves and E.B. Cooper.
Oh
Mike is
yeah.
Cooper.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
No, I want to hear this.
Mike, Stevie Cooper, guys, you heard it here first.
Probably in the 70s. My grandmother was very well off, okay, and she went through the Depression, and she was very poor, and she buried somewhere on our family property a large, stash of gold and money and jewelry, and she just said, "I will never go through the depression again," and so she buried this huge box in the ground somewhere on the property, but nobody knows where, and it's like 20 acres. And she used to own the property on either side, so it may not even be on the section that we still own. Nobody knows,
Oh,
but there is a true buried treasure buried somewhere on the family property somewhere.
maybe that's what I should do with my
I was gonna say,
Rolexes. I
Tim.
should bury them somewhere.
Well, I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say, Tim, we should live stream unearthing Mike's treasure.
Yeah, if
Ooh,
I
with
ever find
metal
it, I'll get it.
detectors.
I'll get it on video for sure. I already ran around with a metal detector, delusionally thinking I'd find it.
Delusional fantasies.
I had some ideas. I thought where she might stick it.
You have a metal detector?
Well,
Yeah,
wouldn't
you
it be
borrowed it.
I
technically
borrowed
money?
one.
I don't
I
know.
borrowed one.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, maybe you
but
need the luck of Tim and Red Shovel. Red Shovel seems to have a lot of luck.
Red Shovel, he's a shoveler.
Well, we'll
He's a
find
looker.
out there. You could probably
The
find
only
it.
thing Red Shovel can find is pizza out of Archie's mouth.
Dude, all I saw was good luck out of him in Vegas. The fucking what do you win like $2,000 on a slot machine? Who does that?
Is nasty. He's nasty, man. He couldn't stop winning. It's just vicious. Can you guys, by the way, upvote the live stream? We've got like 100 people watching. What the fuck? Upvote.
Yeah, guys, upvote if you want us to go
Lolix can only
search.
lose.
all
I'm
right,
surprised you didn't lose your
watch
head.
this, Tim. Watch this.
Dude, yeah, all I
43,
did was lose.
44. I just upvoted.
I lost $200, and I'm not even exaggerating, in less than like 4 minutes.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's
Less
right.
than 10
Yeah,
minutes.
playing blackjack and you just double
Just
down
fucking
and yeah. What was
not
the
even
minimum?
doubling
What was
down.
the minimum bet? $5 or $10?
No, 25 in Vegas. It's 25. in
Oh
Vegas.
shit! Yeah, no, that $200 won't last you about 30 seconds.
Yeah, so this time when we
Lolix
go to
got
Vegas,
brutalized.
I'm going
Here,
to Vegas, I'm going to spend
casinos
what?
around here is $5 minimum bet, so at least you can sit down with $100-$200 and make it last. A reasonable amount of time. At least
That's a
you
pretty
don't
Why
lose
sweet.
it.
these accounts are so quick? Look at this.
Yeah. I have a theory on who it is, and I think we all know who it is.
Who is it?
Mike the Chin, or Tim the Chin, obviously, dude.
No.
I called him. I called him out on his stream once.
No
Who did I
chance.
say it was? It was man, I forget the name, but I was like, "Oh, you're so and so," and he goes, "No, I'm Tim the Chin." He very blatantly said, "I'm Tim the Chin."
No. Nope. Nope.
What are you
Nope.
jealous?
Doesn't
You're trying
think
to
so.
hoard Tim the Chin, Tim?
I
No,
have no
he's
idea who it
he
is.
only
I'm
bullies
just saying.
me.
I just don't think it is.
Oh, I think it is for sure.
What about this Nico's gut feeling? Man,
It's
it's
the
so
same
clever.
guy. It's all Tim the Chin.
It's not
and he's
the
got a
same
bunch-
guy, dude.
He has a bunch
Lolix,
of tablets.
you're
and
nuts.
computers.
Lolix, stop it. You're gonna
No,
go
it's Tim
crazy
the-
like Marcelo. That's what happened to Marcelo. Marcelo
yeah?
kept saying, "This is Tim the Chin. This is Tim the Chin," until it drove him insane. He just fucking
Oh
lost
my
his marbles.
Do you know what I'm doing now? I just block everyone. I'm like, I don't even want to. I don't have the comments open. What's the point? What? So I could just be in a bad mood? And you know what, Tim? I wasn't
What?
reading it, but you fucking brought it up. So here we go.
Oh, you didn't see it? You didn't see that
No, I
account?
didn't see any of this. Well, number one, I don't have the comments up, and number two, I just fucking was like, oh, I'm just gonna block these people. What's the point of this? It's dumb. But you're bringing it up, so. But to be fair,
Yeah.
Lolex Wig, feel free to super chat Tim so I can read your mean comments.
Well, Lex, I think you and I both have the bird brain disease.
Okay, sorry.
What does
Man,
that
you
mean?
guys are delusional.
Yeah,
You guys are delusional.
everybody already knows that about me.
I have a Kindle, guys. I'm cool. All right, just get out, get away from me.
I think Bear says Chin has been taking a little break. Exactly. I think Chin is on the break right now.
So you're saying that we have a new troll in the chats?
Well, we always had a bunch of cool trolls.
Cool trolls.
But
Cool,
it's just
just a bunch of like-minded individuals.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
they-
Kindle right now makes it look like a Russian beard.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I
Lolix
trimmed
looks
my beard
Russian.
all up and got the edges all sharp and trimmed it all up nice and
Can I
sexy.
tell you guys an interesting story that I read?
That was an interesting story, Lolix.
It's going to be so boring, and you guys are going to check out immediately.
Okay.
But if you guys can stay tuned throughout the entire thing, I promise it has a good payoff.
Mhm.
It can't
Okay.
be any worse than Archie's story yesterday.
Yes.
Okay. I want to know what that story is, but I'm going to get through mine before
Let's
Tim
go
leaves.
through yours
So
first.
he has to go to sleep. So, do you guys know anything about the Civil War? Anything about the founding fathers? Anything like that? Anybody history buffs here?
The
Not
Avengers
really.
Civil War, right? Or which
Little
one are you
bit.
talking about?
Okay, so
Teeny-
I'm very
teeny
loose
bit.
on this. I'm very loose on this because I just read it and then I had to get back to work, so I know very loose of it.
Get down.
But Ulysses S. Grant, right? You guys have known he fought in the Civil War. I'm going to keep the comments off because I know if I read the comments as I'm telling the story,
Here we
you're
go.
wrong. You're an
Lolix the
idiot.
hit
I'm gonna-
buff. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Okay, all right. So Ulysses S. Grant, one of the presidents of the United States, original OGs, right? He fought in the Civil War against Robert E. Lee in the Civil War, right? He was towards the end of his life, he lost all of his money because he had a son named Kermit. He had a son named Kermit, and his son came to him and said, "Dad, I want to invest," and I believe it was real estate at the time. So I want to invest in real estate, and that's what I'm going to do with my money. And of course, him being a good dad said, "That's a good idea. Here, son, take my money." So he gave him all his money.
Damn.
Kermit's business partner took off, scammed him, took all of his money and left. So Ulysses S. Grant was broke as pocus. He was donezo. This was towards the end of his life. He had already served as president. He was already a crazy war hero. So he's on a train. I'm trying to get through this story. If you pull
keep going.
Up, okay, whatever. Anyway, so towards the end of his life, he's so broke because he has a young wife. He was like in his 50s, which in the 1800s is like a million years old. And he had a young wife, Mary, that was in her 20s. And he would do anything for money at this time. Like whatever. He would go do speaking engagements. Whatever paid him money, he was down.
Tuggies.
So he's on a train, right? And he meets these two guys and he's talking to them. And they tell him, like, you're what? You were the president of the United States. You won the Civil War. You're a crazy war hero.
Silver War or Civil War?
The Civil War. The Civil War.
Uh-huh.
And the Silver War.
Okay.
But no, Civil War. And they tell me you should write a book. You should write a book. You're an extremely interesting person. You should write a book. And he goes,
a fucking book.
So he goes, that's a good idea.
Yes.
But I don't know how to publish it and all that. It's like, we're publishers. If you write the book, we'll give you $1,000. And he goes, perfect. I'm in. So at this time, he's living in New York. He's a big staple in the New York community at this time in the 1800s. He goes to see his best friend, who's Mark Twain. Mark Twain is his best friend.
Shit.
And he's telling Mark Twain, I don't have any money. I need to make sure my wife is taken care of if I die or something happens to him. And Mark Twain tells him, you should write a book. In the Civil War, you're one of the most interesting people in the world. You should write a book. And he says, I'm already writing a book. These two guys on the train said they're going to help me out. And Mark Twain tells him, how much are they paying you? And he goes, $1,000. And Mark Twain is like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
He's like, what? Are you dumb? He's like, are you dumb? What is wrong with you? He goes, listen, Mark Twain at this time, he's already Mark Twain. He's already seen literary success. And he has his own, publishing company because he hated publishers. He saw what they did to like so many young writers. So he had his own publishing company. He said, listen, here's what I'm going to do. You write the book. I will publish it.
Yeah.
Fucking, why are you doing this, Tim? I'm trying to get through this.
Keep going.
He says, he's like, I'll distribute it and I'll give you all the profits. I'll give you all the profits so you don't have to worry about anything. And he says, I can't do that because I already promised these guys. And Mark Twain's like, did you sign a contract? And he goes, no, but I gave them my word. And Mark Twain is like, dude, what is wrong with you?
Fuck, man, these people.
So I don't remember who Mark Twain went to go visit, but he went to go visit someone that Ulysses S. Grant trusted. He trusted. He said, I'm going to go talk to this guy. Don't do anything.
Keep going. Keep going.
You fucking pricked him. Anyways, so in New York, do you know who the Vanderbilts are? The Vanderbilts?
The Vanderbilts, yes.
They're the original Rockefellers, like one of the richest, families in the world. Ulysses S. Grant goes to meet I don't remember his first name, but Vanderbilt. And this guy was apparently like a massive prick. He didn't donate to charities, rarely gave his money out, was a horrible business, like a person to work for. Ulysses S. Grant showed up at his house.
Like working for Archie, huh?
He showed up at his house with his congressional medal, the Bible that he took the oath for when you become the president. You have
Sat
to
down,
get to the office.
Yes.
and I basically just explained myself. I said I have no expectations.
Keep going, keep going.
I'm not going to tell the
just
story.
to
if you guys
introduce
want me to take notes
myself.
about it.
Okay, keep going.
Okay,
It's
well,
just-
anyways, he
that
showed up
wasn't
at his
me.
house with this congressional medal, that Bible that he took the oath with, and then Robert E. Lee's sword. When they won the Civil War, Robert E. Lee laid his sword down in front of him and said, like, we concede. He took all those things to him and said, I will give you these things for money because I'm so broke.
Wow.
And Vanderbilt was like, imagine like Barack Obama showing up at your house, Tim, or like any president just being like, I'm so poor, give me money. He was like, Jesus Christ. So he gave him money, and then he took all of those things, and then he gave it to the Getty Museum, I believe. It's at some National History Museum.
Wow.
So Mark Twain is able to convince Ulysses S. Grant to distribute the book through him. He's able to convince him to do this, right?
Yeah.
As he finishes the novel or the book, he dies.
Fuck!
He had lung cancer. He had cancer in his neck because he smoked so many stogies. Cancer in his neck, dude. He dies as he finishes it, right? Mark Twain publishes the book, and this book is considered the first original blockbuster book of its time. Like, it was like the Harry Potter or Twilight. Like, it sold millions of copies. It went nuts. It's considered like one of the greatest.
Talk about unlucky.
Dude, his wife, Mary, Ulysses S. Grant, Mary, the first check she got from Mark Twain was for $450,000 in 1850 something.
What the fuck?
Which is the equivalent of $13 million. And he almost sold it for $1,000.
The fuck?
Can you believe that?
Holy
shit.
Oh, yeah.
Such a great story, dude.
Happy
And then
birthday.
also an interesting thing about him, he's a war hero. When he was originally, I think this was right before the Civil War, he was stationed in San Francisco, which at the time was like a desert. And he missed his family so much. He missed his wife so much that he never drank. He smoked. He loved to smoke cigars, but he never drank.
Yeah.
He missed his wife so much that he drank a bottle of wine and got so hammered because he doesn't drink that he passed out outside under a tree in the middle of rain. And then like next day, his generals and soldiers came to find him drunk. Like, they found him hammered.
Fuck.
And then for the rest of his career, he was labeled as a drunk. Anytime when he was in office and he was fucking up, people were like, oh, he's drinking again. He's an alcoholic. He never drank.
Wow.
He just missed his family so much one night that he
was
and
depressed.
that's a story for you guys. So you could take that home to the bank. All right.
Wow.
I think
Take
Archie's
that.
story was a little
That
big.
was definitely a story.
Yeah.
For Mike to say that.
Yeah, he's like, that's a fucking long-winded story, my friend.
Yeah.
But that's my story. I'm not going to read
Alright.
the comments. I know it's just all mean, guys.
Great
Well,
story. Lolex.
That was such a good story. It made me so hungry that I have to go leave and eat food. So
Even
Oh,
Mike
Mikey.
excuses for
I
that.
will. I'm gonna bid
MCM,
you
look at this.
guys
$3
adieu.
super chat. Nice storytelling, Lolex. We love
Thanks.
Lolex.
Yeah.
Oh, and then also, Robert or Ulysses S. Grant, Tim, is buried in Harlem. He's buried
Shit.
in New York. He's buried in New York.
We can go see him.
It's called the something tomb. I forget the full name of it. But he's buried in New York.
Oh, Humble Pine? Dude, go to sleep. What the fuck? Get some sleep, man. Humble Pine, $10 super chat. Ironically, wasn't it Mark Twain who apologized for sending a long letter because he didn't have the time to write a short one? No, that was Abraham Lincoln. Not saying story was too long, just reminding me of that saying. Was yes.
Yeah, Ulysses S. Grant was a super interesting guy. If you ever want, read about the Mexican-American War. That is crazy. I'm not going to bore you with another story, but that is fucking nuts, dude. That is one of the most crazy stories I've ever read.
CS $2, Mike. Refresher on the AD trip,
Okay.
please, Mikey. You can go.
Yeah, no, I'll answer this and then I'm gonna click off. Okay.
The Grant Tombs. He's buried in the Grant Tombs.
It
That's what
went
it's called.
great. It went great. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I have to say about it. So,
Cool.
Good night, guys. Have a great night.
night.
Love y'all.
Good night, Mikey.
See you tomorrow, probably.
Hey, that was pretty
See you,
cool.
Mike.
That was
Hey, Tim.
pretty.
Yeah, it was called the what was it called? The Grant Tombs. That's what it's called. So go visit it, Tim. Go take a look.
Grand Tomb. We could do it
Grand
on a
Tomb.
live stream. You can tell the
Tim,
story again.
Did Rolex discontinue most of the Cellini lines?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They only left the moon phase.
What a story, Mark. That's actually really fun.
Legendary. Man, can you imagine just getting a check for $13,000 for just being married to someone? That's what's going to happen to the roommate. When I die.
Today I drove to San Francisco. I drove to Torno. I got a lead from a friend of the specific salesperson to ask for when I got there, which I did, and she was very pleasant. And I went in and asked for her. We sat down.
That's pretty good. I saw that.
And
Thank
I
God.
basically just explained
I thought that was
myself.
like a really
I said,
mean
I have no
photo, but
expectations. I'm here just to introduce myself.
Man, how did they do that so quickly?
Let you
No,
know
look,
that
that's something.
these
It's
are
one of the trolls.
the watches that I am.
It's the same
looking
troll.
for.
That's Nico.
And
Oh,
mainly,
really?
I'm just
Yeah,
here
do you know?
to introduce
Look,
myself
pull up
and
Rolex
put a
again, pull it up.
name to the face because I've talked
Okay.
to you on the phone so many times.
What up?
You know,
Like,
the
one second,
car's
pulling it up.
non-issue.
Yeah.
man.
Look at the bottom there. It says
It's a
gut
hot rod.
something. That's Nico's gut something.
Gut.
And,
Nico's gut feeling.
You
yeah,
can see
part
it
of
at the
the
bottom
time.
there. So this is,
Huh.
I'm telling you, it's Tim
But,
the Chin,
you know,
dude.
the driving the car is
It's
just driving
psycho.
the car.
No, but what
It's
happened
a
was
horrible
no. You know what happened
But,
was no,
in
it's
any
not.
case,
What happened was
I
I
had a
pulled up a
very
comment with
enjoyable
Nico's
discussion
thing.
with,
Look, this is what happened.
the
This let
AD,
me do it again. See, I
and
pulled up Nico's gut
explained
feeling,
to
and you
her
were over
Holy shit,
here.
that Nico.
my situation, having
That's a
lost
fucking good photo.
my
Holy
previous
shit.
collection, and that I'm trying to
Holy
rebuild
fuck,
my
dude.
He
That's
gained a
funny.
lot of weight. He gained a lot of weight.
She
But
was
dude, did you
very
see how horrible Nico looks?
I didn't,
filled
but
out a
you saw
little
him in
card
person.
with
He
my
looked
information,
he
the
looks
watches
rough.
that I want.
He looks
She,
rough.
you know,
He looks rough, dude.
I told her I have no expectations. I
Brutal.
know I'm not, you know,
Roar of the
gonna
Tiger, $2.
walk out of here
Grand
with a watch. I
Tomb.
know
Oh, there
there's
we
gonna
go.
be a long wait, but
125th
I'm
Street and
I'm waiting and
Riverside
ready.
Drive.
Dude, I'm
And
telling you, it's he's
that's
got some
basically
really
it.
interesting stories
I
about his
didn't
life.
take up too
He's
much
a
of her
fucking
time,
ass.
and that's basically the story. I drove home, incident free.
This is killing. Is this green room?
Let my little doggy out
Thank
of
you,
jail,
Mikey, for
and,
sharing that story again. I
took my
really
medications.
really
that I was
appreciate
a
that.
little bit late on taking.
Yeah, take the medication before you go to sleep. Really he needs to take
Damn,
that.
Tim, really go to the tomb. Who the fuck is
Trolex, $5. Who the fuck is trying to steal my name? Trolex, we didn't realize that you were in the comments section this whole time.
I gotta admit though, that was fast. You were right, Tim. He was able to screen capture my face and then fucking alter it and then get it up on you. Like this dude was just
yeah, right.
As I'm talking. I'm talking.
See, this is what happened, right? That's he took a screenshot of you like there with the Nico underneath. That's why
you think it was with Nico underneath?
Yeah. Look, if I pull up a Nico's comment, you see, see like that, bam.
Oh, I get it. Okay,
get it. So it wasn't him. He just took a picture like that.
Fucking all this all day.
It's just so quick, man.
It's quick, dude. I gotta give it to him. That's pretty. You're fast.
You show some respect. You gotta show some respect. Tim S. I wanted to hear Mike's story. Kind of rude talking over him. I'm sorry. If he comes on again to tell that story, we'll let it play out.
Yeah.
JT, $5. We need a stream with a loop video of Mike telling his stories and Marco shaking his head.
Marco shaking his head. That's pretty good. Hey, Diego, why do you have that photo as your background, dude? What's going on here?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's just the suit.
I don't know what you're talking about, big suit.
It's just a suit, man.
You son of a. Tim saw the suit in person, so I don't know what's all this hubbub about.
Dude, I think they just chose something, and it was fine. I think because it was fine, they were jealous. They were jealous of the suit. You look fucking nice.
It's clear they were jealous of me, dude. They were jealous of me and my sweet wig.
He says, I'm stealing it. I'm the chin. I don't think he's the chin. He's just pretending to be the chin.
That's pretty funny, dude.
And what is this one looks with the wig up?
Guys.
Jesus Christ.
For real.
That's a bad photo. Jesus, dude. I'm telling you, it's Tim the Chin. It's 100%.
Oh, please.
You know, Tim, I'm
know
actively like going out of my way not to read the comments, and you're just pulling them up. Like I am blocking people, and I'm like not looking at my phone, and I'm engaging in conversation with you, and you're still fucking pulling them up, dude.
How the hell he do it
That's
so
a wig?
quickly?
What'd you say?
That's a wig.
With the wig off.
I wear a wig when I'm sleeping. No, but there is, which is funny. If you look on Instagram, there's like really
Jesus
advanced.
Christ, I'll be right back. I need to take a piss.
Okay, I got a piece too so bad. But if you look on Instagram, Cam, and this is for you as well too, they have hair systems for men, like really intense wigs that they make now, where it's not like, do you know what I'm talking about, Cam, at all?
No.
Cam needs to take notes for sure.
Yeah, Cam. Who are you kidding, dog? Turn your camera on, dude. What are you doing?
I'm having sex with my girlfriend, so I can't really show that.
You're inside your girlfriend right now talking to us?
Yep.
What position are you guys doing, liar?
Doggy.
Okay, now I believe you.
The laptop's on her back, so.
Laptop. Like, listen. Shut up, bitch. I'm talking to my friend. What? Don't look at me. I'm talking.
I might as well just get a hair transplant or something later down.
Don't do that, dude. I know people who have had hair transplants. I don't know if it's different, and I apologize, but I don't know if it's different for African American guys, but
it is different.
I know white guys. It has to be. I know white guys who have had it, and it doesn't. I know guys who spent a lot of money on hair plugs, and it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good.
I gotta tell you, Cam. What did you say? If you're gonna lose hair, by the way, I think
Shut up, Tim. Shut up.
I'm doing okay.
I know you're gonna say, "Oh, I'm kind of losing it a little." Shut up, dude. All right.
Like, I hope I don't lose
you and
it.
Diego
But...
both fuck yourselves, dude, with your great head hair. I
Look
feel like,
like
and I haven't really talked about this a lot, but I feel like
it's not even my fault. It's my dad's fault.
No, but like I feel like when you're losing your hair as a guy, it's like the first signs of like you're getting older. Do you know what I mean? Like when you start to lose your hair, like what the fuck? I remember I was starting to lose it at like 22 or 23. I was like, I'm like a baby still. What the fuck's going on?
No, at 30, I started having this throat problem, and then when I took edibles, it kind of went away.
Really?
Did you guys see what's Roman's right hand man name? Adrian. Someone made a joke that his hairline looks like the notch on the new iPhones. It was the
that's fucked up.
Adrian?
Are you talking about like this right here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up. They said
Who? Bark and Jack?
No, Adrian from Luxury Bazaar. So someone they had a contest like funniest comment or something, and they said Adrian's hairline looks like the notch on the iPhone.
Wow,
it's hilarious.
That's funny. Trollex. Wow, $5. Cameron can't show his girlfriend on the stream because she goes to another school.
What is it? He met his girlfriend at Niagara Falls. That's what they used to say. I have my girlfriend from camp.
I have another. Yes. By the way, never mind. I probably shouldn't even talk about that.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
No, because we had someone on this show who was talking about their girlfriend that's in a different state.
Who?
And it was just painful to listen to.
Who?
The wizard.
Be right back.
I can't do that. If you do long distance relationships, you're a fool. Like,
long distance relationships don't exist. Andy, look, there's my email at the bottom. You see, hello@timwright.com.
Just put fool all over your
and also I have Instagram. Look at the bottom. I have Twitter, TikTok.
I wonder how many
Twitch,
guys
YouTube, Instagram at Tim Wright. You can go to timwright.com or email me at hello@timwright.com. All of these things. I don't know how people can't see it.
There's probably some guys in our community in this comment section right now, especially this community, that are emailing Filipino chicks.
Who likes Filipino chicks?
No, they're emailing Filipino
emailing
chick.
Filipino. So this is probably a guy
I think that
in
they're
the
a lot
chat
of
who's
Filipino
emailing to a Filipino chick right now
and give me your money too.
and giving her money. Why not? She's a
I
Filipino.
got a friend that lost money to like a fake girl online.
Oh,
Yeah.
fake girls
That sounds
online
like
are
some
not
miscellaneous.
cool.
He gave her tickets, or he gave her money for plane tickets to fly into the United States.
Oh,
She
that
never
doesn't work.
showed up.
That doesn't work.
And that person was me. No,
Oh,
imagine.
no,
No, it
no,
wasn't.
no.
I'm not that stupid. Wouldn't give
Those are
money.
all scams. Those are all scams.
Oh my God! Look, my sister took a video at dinner.
Oh,
She has a
that
hot
looks like
voice.
an NPC character in the video game.
Doesn't it? It doesn't look real. Is that me?
It doesn't look real. It looks like a 3D animation. It's not really Lolex. It's just
That
a
doesn't look real.
character in a video game.
Lolex, is she hot? She has a hot voice.
Cam, you're really fucking cruising for a bruising, pal. All right.
Yeah, Cam.
You chill out, dog. All right.
Next time, if you ask if you can
barely
slide
starting to like
into
you.
his sister's DMs,
I know.
Only Wizard can do that. Do you understand, Cam? Only Wizard can do that.
Damn, guys, I look so buff in this. This is cool.
Lolex, do you have Snapchat?
No, I don't.
Oh my God.
Snapchat.
Your filter's on there.
Snapchat.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Guys, make sure to upvote the live
Lolex
stream. I
has
would
kick.
really appreciate it.
You know what's crazy? When I went to go buy the beer and booze yesterday, I didn't get carded. I was like, oh, it's starting. It's starting, guys.
They
I was
finally
like,
believe you.
yeah, I pulled out my card and I was holding it. They're like, no, you're good. It's like,
Speedy Hernandez. Sorry, I've been MIA. What's new, Muppets? There's war between the community and the cartel. It's all hit the shit fan. Yeah, it's bad, man. You're gonna have to watch all the live streams. It's impossible to catch on. Lolex with the wig off. I turned the cam off. They're dudes because my head was itchy. I had to scratch on the door.
damn, dude. I'm not even mad anymore.
Yeah.
It bothered me before because my hair was long, and I was like in Vegas, I was gonna cut my hair, but then I didn't have time, so I didn't cut it. Usually, I keep it shorter than this, and I didn't have time, so I was like I was like, this feels weird. This is weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's not even a problem. I'm gonna start shaving it, dude. It'd be cool. I'm gonna get buff and grow this beard out like crazy. Shave my head. It's gonna be a good look.
Buff it out. Yeah. Grow it out. Grow out the carpet.
Should I do that? Should I grow the beard out like crazy, like Santa Claus style?
It would be cool.
Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. That'd be good.
Yeah, you have a good beard for growing out. See, mine is really patchy. See, look, the problem is that you see my beard is garbage. It looks like a homeless guy. I need to shave actually again. It's just like, look, I have a spot here. What the fuck?
Man? You just gotta keep growing it.
Rub toilet paper on your face.
No, that doesn't work, does it?
Yeah. Have you ever looked at your asshole?
Diego, that's a good one. I'm trying to find. Did you just drop it? How dare you disrespect? I'm trying to find photos because I think I grew my beard out long. I grew my beard out long once, and it was like right at the beginning of COVID.
Tim, pull up J617's comment.
There you go.
Diego, did Mickey's email say Mike the Snake? Is it Mike the Snake at gmail.com?
No, but something like that. And so he said he emailed the AD, and I was like, please tell me you didn't use your normal email. He's like, that's what I go by.
That's what I go by. Oh, I wish I could pull up that Bursa comment. The Bursa comment is really good.
Oh, here it is.
PG $5. Lolex, I say this with love. $5 super chat. Have you ever seen Philadelphia? You look like Tom Hanks at the end. Gain some weight, bud. Fat beard will help.
That's fucked up. He just said I have AIDS. But I will say because I have like acne, so that probably doesn't help for the AIDS look. It looks like I have lesions on my face. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get back to this, dude. That's gonna be sweet.
Ooh, damn! What the fuck?
That dude fucks.
Oh, those are
shit.
my sunglasses, right?
No, these are mine.
Oh,
Yeah, these are the.
Dude, you look like a cartel guy. You look like a
the
Amato.
cartel.
Yeah,
The
dude, I'm
look like-
joining the cartel, guys. I'm joining the Tim cartel.
The
You look
Tim
like
Roy.
Amato.
Have you ever tried
Amato.
just? Have you ever tried just like shaving it all off and see what it looks like?
The beard
No,
or the hair?
Your hair.
Yeah, I have.
What does it look like?
It's not bad, to be honest with you. In all reality, I have a photo here. I gotta find it, but it's not. It's not. I can pull off a shaved head. I honestly can. It's not a bad look. It'll work. Diego doesn't believe me.
I've considered it.
Shaving your head.
I'm afraid it won't grow back.
That's not how that works.
Mm.
If you shave, oh, here it is. I'm not going to show this. You guys super chat Tim $100, and I'll show this photo of me bald, and it's bald, like
Fully bald. $100. That's a lot.
I'll show it to you off stream, and then you make the judgment.
Imagine the meme accounts that can be made with that.
Oh yeah, dude. That's why you gotta, it's gonna be good.
Big money. Damn. I can't believe I shaved myself to a 1. Actually, I lost so much money doing that shit. Doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That was not worth it. That was not worth it.
Man, this is pretty good. This is pretty good, guys. It's worth $100.
So what do you pull more with the hair or without the hair?
What, pull chicks? Puss?
Yeah.
Dude? Fucking hot puss. Do I pull more without the hair or with the hair? Honestly, it doesn't. I don't think it matters. When I cut my hair short, it's usually short like this, and I've never had issues. No.
You don't have any confidence, like
like more? Like when you have more hair, you get more cocky or any shit like that?
No, like when you shaved it all off, where you like, nah, I can't speak to any chicks.
Oh, like did I lose confidence shaving my head? Not really. No.
Bursa, Tim, thank you for showing us Lolix's Tinder hookups for free.
Piece of shit, dude. Wait, were you showing stuff when I wasn't here?
No, he's talking about when I did it at
Vegas.
In Vegas.
Yeah, you motherfucker, dude.
Actually, he had way too many naked pictures in there. I'm talking about way too many.
And dude, if you were swiped, you would have saw like some stuff. So I'm glad I stopped.
That's what I wanted to check it out. I mean, you're showing Alex.
Alex off stream. If you didn't have the camera on, I would have gladly shown you whatever you wanted.
Nasty.
It's not nasty. Don't make it say like nasty. Sounds like there's illegal stuff on there. Don't say that.
Speedy Hernandez, $5 I'll super chat whatever it takes to never have to hear Lolix say the word hot puss again.
Come on, dude. Come on, Speedy. You're not trying to fucking cruise for chicks with me? I'm still bummed about that Philadelphia joke. I know you guys haven't seen Philadelphia, but if you watch it, it's pretty fucked up, dude. That's
actually
really
maybe we'll pull it up.
Pull it up,
Timmy.
Philadelphia is a great movie. Isn't Denzel in that?
Oh yeah.
Denzel's in it. He plays his lawyer or something like that. Essentially the movie's about, and I saw it a long time ago, so I don't fully remember it. But isn't it where Tom Hanks is a gay lawyer and he loses his job because he contracts HIV, and he's trying to sue the company or someone?
He was framed into mishandling a case. But he knows he didn't do that.
This is what we're talking about right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know the fucked up part?
Damn.
I kind of see the resemblance.
Mm.
I see the resemblance a tad bit.
Wow.
I've got that little lesion. I have a birthmark.
Yes.
I have
got the lesion.
Dude, that's a
the
birthmark.
lesion. Wow.
Great movie.
It's a great movie. I kind of look like Tom Hanks in Philadelphia.
And JT $2. So we're okay with Lolix has AIDS joke now.
I mean, we're not okay. We shouldn't be making. That's not a funny joke to
It's not
make.
about the AIDS, it's about the look.
Yeah, we're gonna get canceled. Let's
We get canceled.
the topic.
You know what's so funny too? Speaking of AIDS, I met Magic Johnson right before COVID at a Lakers game, and I shook his hand I was at the Staples Center, and I shook his hand.
Ew.
Yeah, exactly. And I looked at him for a
Why?
second. I was like, oh, you have AIDS. Like, which is, it's fine. But it was just like,
No,
did you then take the
Rolex,
hand?
you're gonna get us canceled. Can we please not?
Yeah, no, I immediately was like, help, cut it off.
That's not how it transfers. It's
It
not
doesn't.
like you went to the
It was just
bathroom and let him
I got that
fuck
thought
you
of,
in the
oh,
ass.
wow. I've never met anyone that's, still very interesting.
And AIDS is not that bad.
Can you
Well,
get?
don't say that, buddy.
So you can get AIDS to your colon.
Yeah, I think that's the only way you could get it.
Shit! Oh shit! The spam! The spam!
Dude, Rolex can palm a basketball. I can palm a basketball. If you guys don't believe me, super chat. I will palm a basketball with these hands.
I can palm a nice pair of hot tits.
You can't palm a basketball.
I can palm a basketball. How much do you guys want to bet?
You're not fooling Rolex. You're not fooling no one.
You don't think I could palm a basketball?
Nope.
No. Can't do it, Rolex.
Dude, we need some music for this.
You think I can't palm a fucking basketball?
I've got a little bit of music. I can play a little bit of music. Let's see.
We need like the Bulls
coming in.
That's actually a really good song. If I was going to palm basketball. You guys think I can't palm a fucking basketball?
I'm coming in.
No, you can't do it. Lois, come on. You're not fooling anyone there.
But this is an official basketball.
Is it official? Oh, no chance. No chance. Oh, shit. Never mind. Oh. Close.
Oh, your hands are so tiny, Rolex.
Yeah.
Tiny baby hands. The baby hands, Lolex.
Nah, dude. I can palm basketball.
Dude,
Well,
he has little girl hands. He has little girl.
More than I can do.
Fuck you, Cam. I'll ball you up so fucking fast. Cam, I will ball you up so fast.
How are your wrists bigger than mine and you have a little girl hands?
Oh, no, I will fucking ball you up any day of the week, Cam.
Keep going, Cam.
Jeez, man.
There you go. Oh, damn. All right.
There you go.
I'm coming in.
I will fucking ball Cam up any day of the week, and we can fucking watch.
Cam's
Cam,
like 6
better
foot.
be careful. He's going to get dunked on.
Dog,
Cam's like 6'2", man.
Oh, he's...
Man.
Oh, look at this.
Full extension. And there's no way you could do that. Pull it up.
Ooh.
I'm coming in.
Like a screenshot of that. You haters.
Cam is
Haters
gonna
gonna hate. You know how it is, Lolex. Haters gonna hate. That's the screenshot to take right there.
I know. I don't know why I stood up for that. I could have just done it like that.
Yeah, you just dunk on him.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It hurts my hand every time I do it, but I could still do it.
Oh wait, this is that's not palming. Hold it, palm.
Shut up, dude. I could palm a ball. Right?
No,
Why
that's
can't
not how.
you?
It's a
Palming
face down.
means
It's
you can
impossible.
literally do this, and then you
Really?
can like kind of move the ball around.
Oh,
I
that's
can't
not.
still I still have been able to
He has little bitch hands. That's why.
I do have
Oh,
bitch hands,
Cam.
a little bit. But I'll still fucking mop you, Cam.
I want to see Cam do that. Cam.
Yeah, Cam, fucking turn
Do
the
it.
light on. But see, tell your girlfriend to put her panties back on and
Yeah.
palm a ball.
Yeah, come on.
No, I'm not
Do
done
it.
yet.
Because you
Do
can't
it.
do it, Cam.
No, I said I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
Hurry up. JT, he's even saying, palm or not, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, it is impressive, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
Fucking
this
guys.
shit is so funny.
Yeah, you're like, fucking
I
bitch.
moved to the living room because Miss Diego's like fucking hot right now.
Because you're laughing your ass off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the only thing Lolex can palm.
Is she watching the stream right now?
No, I'm on my phone.
Oh,
Cam, do you play basketball at all or no?
So
not
don't
really.
stereotype. Come on.
Well, no. I was going to ask if you played basketball, Diego. I know Tim doesn't fucking play basketball.
I don't
No.
play. I'm a
I
white
play
boy. I'm
golf
straight,
more
as
than
white
I
as they
play
get.
basketball.
I can throw football 55 yards though, in NFL football.
Oh, really?
Ooh, it's a long way.
Wait, say that again?
So I can throw an NFL game ball 55 yards.
Can you really? That's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. Tim, how far do you throw a football?
I can't throw a football. I don't know how to play football.
Do you play any sports, or did you play any sports growing up?
I was swimming. I was swimming.
I can drive a golf ball 305 yards.
Damn.
That's
Oh,
actually
shit.
pretty far if that's true. I will.
Yeah, you play golf?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
How long can you swim underwater, Tim?
I have a swing just like you think I would have a swing.
Underwater?
Yeah,
Oh, I can
because
go
there's
from one
a
end of the pool to the other.
there's a Navy SEAL underwater test. I think it's 50 meters. No, you have to start from a standstill, and then it's underwater all the way 50 meters.
Yeah. Well, the pool is usually 25 meters, so you have to swim there and back.
Mm-hmm. One breath.
Well, I can.
Nope.
I mean, look, without practice, I can probably go one way. But yeah, you have to really
I
practice.
can't swim.
Well, no. I think if you go from the diving board, I can go to one end and probably halfway. But I don't know. I just haven't been doing that. Never needed to do that.
If you had to play a sport against someone for a competition, what would you choose, Tim? Would you choose swimming? Like if I said I bet you $2,000 for something, what would you choose to do? Swimming?
Like I haven't been swimming in 5 or 6 years. Just, but I don't know. Probably we can run. We can run.
You think it'd be running?
Yeah, we can run.
How fast is your mile, Tim? What can you do a mile in?
Well, you want to run a whole mile?
Well, I'm saying you would just do a short sprint. You'd be like,
we can go. I mean, doesn't matter to me. We can probably run.
Running is okay. Either way.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at running. J617 JJ wears a size 9. It's a fact. That's the only thing we were sure of when we were in Vegas. It's the only thing. Oh, Speedy Hernandez, $5. Don't say you can't swim, Cam. That's racist.
Yeah, Cam, don't say that.
Cam said he can't swim?
He said he doesn't know how to swim.
I'll teach you, Cam. I'll teach you. I'm a good teacher. I was a coach. I was a swimming coach. Taught a lot of kids how to swim. Freestyle, backstroke, butterfly, even breaststroke. By the way, breaststroke is the
I was
hardest.
just kidding. I'm actually swimming right now.
Ooh,
and what, pussy?
Where are you swimming?
You're supposed to say you're drowning in.
You've been thrown in the deep end. Thrown
Tim,
with the wolves.
look up the. You don't have to do it now, but it's called the combat side stroke. It's like designed for stealth and efficiency.
I know.
That's the yeah. It's like a 5-piece meal deal.
It's a blend between a breaststroke and side stroke.
Yeah, and when you come up for air, it's literally just your head.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
It's very sneaky. It's a breaststroke. Side stroke. It's a cool. Yeah. It's a very, very, very sneaky there because with the breaststroke you make least move, like you move the water around the least. Like butterfly is fucking violent. It's you're basically raping the water.
It's so true. If you've ever been to like a public pool or like the YMCA and swim laps, if you ever see someone do a butterfly, it's like you're clogging up 3 lanes doing it.
Yeah.
God. You're just like, can you stop, dude?
Yeah.
I'm trying to share the pool right now.
Yeah.
When I'm in my pool, I'll do the combat side stroke just because I don't want to be splashing. Like if I want to do some laps and there's people around, I'm like, all right, I need to make like as little noise as possible.
What's the combat side stroke? What is that? Is that freestyle?
90% of it's underwater.
Oh, where you're like
it's breath. No, but it's a side. No, it's a sideways.
You start sideways. You flutter your legs. You do single arm pulls, and you come up for air.
Like this. That one.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
That's weird. And that like.
But once you get it, once you learn it and you become efficient at it, it's really like you can do laps and not get tired.
Interesting, really.
Yeah, because the breaststroke and the butterfly are like they're very difficult.
Yeah, butterfly is exhausting.
Dude, just swimming in general. Like I used to try when I was working out. I would go to the pool at our gym and I'd try to swim a mile. Swimming a mile is so goddamn difficult. It's so hard.
20 laps.
Yeah, depending. Like at our pool at the YMCA, they had like those super long Olympic pools.
Yeah.
And I think it was like 20 laps essentially, like 10 or something like that. And it was fucking so difficult. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It's hard as shit.
It's hard. It's hard. Speedy Hernandez, $5 super chat. I won't say me and Diego are very good at swimming across rivers. That would also be racist. Ooh.
And dude, this guy Rolex is so quick. He has to have multiple laptops open right now. Look at that. He shifted the camera. He shifted the photo 3 times, and he changed his fucking username.
Oh yeah.
That's so quick.
Swimming is so difficult.
It's so goddamn quick. Dude. There's no way he's doing this from home. He has multiple computers and a fucking tablet on right now. Dude, this guy is a menace to society.
Menace to society.
This dude is the Joker.
Bolex.
Multiple tabs open, probably.
100%.
Bend forward,
okay.
show us the. Great paint job there, Lola. Great paint job.
Tim, you put your hand in my head like 3 times in Vegas.
Why are you responding to that?
Because you're saying it to me. I don't have the chats open. You have it open.
Joke, man. It's a joke.
I'm not angry. That's just how I talk when I'm funny. It's just like, why are you
funny, man?
What I'm saying.
So did you get the bone-in ribeye?
I did. I sent a photo in the WhatsApp, but I did get the bone-in ribeye. We got the what's it called? The creme brulee, whatever we got the creme brulee. Cups of coffee. It's pretty good.
Drinking
Had a couple drinks.
That's a good looking bone-in ribeye.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome. It wasn't as good as Delmonico, but it was good.
Delmonico is.
I think that steak
amazing.
was top 3 for me for sure. That steak we had.
Amazing.
I took Miss Diego out to a really nice Italian dinner, and our waiter was like all coked out.
Oh, really?
And he's like, brought the bill, and we're like, "Oh, can we see the dessert menu?" And he's like, "I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like the desserts here suck. I would just go down the street and get some gelato." This is like a place where it's hard to get a table, and we were just like, "Ugh."
Don't a lot of chefs though they party? A lot of chefs and wait staff, they party, right?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah. So they were probably doing bumps in the backstage. In the back.
Jamie, you gotta go to bed.
Japan, 5 minutes. Japan travel likes update on USA travel funding.
The NATO,
North
American Tour Organization.
$301. Still 6 donors. 301. There you go. Archie needs to make a video. He needs to make a video.
Can you donate and then put your name on it too? Because if I donate, I want people to know I donated.
Yes, you could. When you're donating, when you click that
button, you can't put.
You want to put
10. Can you?
You click. Yes, you could. There's a.
Oh, and then hide your name.
Wait. You could hide my name.
I don't mind.
Credit card number. I think once you put the stuff in, because look, somebody donated. No, look. A guy donated. Let me show you. He donated and he put flash of time.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Okay.
I'm going to put Theodore, my real name.
Yeah. Theodore.
Imagine my real name.
Anonymous.
I look like a Theodore.
You can put the name. Interesting.
Yeah. I think.
301.
Ooh, can you see that? Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait. It's the last second to Diego. Oh yeah, Diego donated $1. By the way,
that rules.
P-Clad. See, there's a P-Clad donated. Oh, you can leave a comment. NYC loves Archie.
Okay.
Have fun and enjoy your stay here. Leave a note, guys, who you is.
Forbidden Colossus. Was Nico
yeah, so I guess you can donate anonymously and then just put like trading loss or Lolex.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh yeah, cool. There you go.
Nice.
Guys, make
that'll
sure you
bring in
upload the
the
live stream. Got
donors.
3 minutes to go.
Oh yeah.
Tim, was Nico accurate when he said AC3 pulls in 20K per month from YouTube? I don't think so. I mean, you have to subtract
YouTube.
what the YouTube takes. Then you have to subtract the taxes, and you have to remember this is Australian money. So
Interesting.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
he
like
probably
Monopoly
does
money.
well. He does well for sure. There's no question.
no,
about
he does well. I mean, but he has to pay 2 properties because he has got 2 properties, right? I don't know what the fuck. He has this investment property that he's paying off. He's got he's paying obviously for his original property. He's like, so he's got like $2,000 that going out the door. Like 2,600 that going out the door. Then he's got this lease on the fucking car.
$1,000, $1,200.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, it fucking adds up. I mean, he's got all these
Yeah.
expenses, and
And
then he
then
got that fucking
office
fence,
fence.
4,000. He needed to. I mean, he's always got like fucking dry rot and shit. That's what happens when you have a house.
For
He just
sure.
spent $9,000 on a new Louis Vuitton briefcase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck me dead.
I was going to talk about him helping
Disaster.
children too. He also has children that he helps.
Got the
so
wife, the children.
if he was single, he'd be doing all right for sure.
Yeah.
He'd be
That's
sitting
what
good.
I'm hoping to do, guys. Shh, don't tell.
You know, it's so funny. My dad said that to me. He's like, "So you plan on getting married one day?" I was like,
Fuck no.
"What the fuck up, dude? Shut up. Don't say that
You'll
shit
get
to
a
me."
roommate to split the rent. You know?
Benny.
The hell?
Some lady to get on this mortgage with me.
Yeah. No chance. No chance. It's ridiculous. Guys, we got 1 minute left. Whew, long day today. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna wake up and gonna spend whole day editing. I'm gonna get through at least 20% tomorrow. I want to kill this Archie Luxury the movie. Get it out of the way. Be done with it. Publish it. Actually, I think it's gonna be like a 3-part series: beginning, middle, end. So long. It's gonna be 3 hours long. It's Archie Luxury in London, the epic.
Hell yeah, dude.
Epic.
How's the weight loss going, Tim? Are you working out, or is it you're not doing that anymore?
Shut the fuck up, Lolix.
I'm just asking, friend. I care about you.
Okay, it's stable.
Stable?
Doing well.
Yeah, no big deal. I've been hitting the gym myself.
Yeah. Stable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. JJ wears size 9. That's the only truth that I know in this world. I've seen the photographic evidence. It's hilarious, guys. Hit the upvote button before you leave. Buying watches in the gray market, get it from David SW. He's not part of the cartel. And see you guys tomorrow. That's right.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.